All right, here we go. Back at it again. Thanks for checking in with the podcast. My name is Alan.
My name is Jorge.
And today we have a special guest, man. This is the first Mexican, Latino, Canadian that I ever meet, man.
The first one.
This is the first one.
Man, okay, I got to tell you guys a funny story. So I think it was Monday where you guys hit me up. I was about, let's call it 4. Let's call it 4 hazies deep. Laying up in my, yeah, and that's being a generous 4.
Yeah.
I was laying up in my hotel when you guys hit me up, and I hit yes immediately. I didn't do any research on the podcast, which was a risky move. Because you don't know, right, man? You guys,
Dude, you're not making us sound very good.
Hear me out. I was drunk, so I'm making myself sound bad. It wasn't you, man.
Yeah.
But I didn't even put L podcast together. Like, I was like, oh, maybe they're like Nazi sympathizers or something. I could check before I agree to do shit.
Yeah.
Right? And then I watched a clip and I heard your voice and I was like, oh, fuck, no, they're like Latino.
Yeah.
I was like, these boys grew up on empanadas and I grew up on fucking Old El Paso hard shells with unseasoned ground beef. You know?
Yeah.
I was nervous, but anyways, you
It's all
guys
good, dude.
brought
Yeah.
beer, so.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes,
But,
we're good.
Appreciate you coming through, man, for sure.
Absolutely, man. It's a goddamn honor.
Juan Forno. Is that how you say your last name, bro?
See.
Forno. Thanks for coming in, like Jorge said. Appreciate you.
Oh, yeah.
Coming in, you don't live in Canada anymore, though, right?
No, I'm based out of Portland right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to escape the snow, man. It's too cold up there.
You escaped the snow for some homelessness up there, huh?
That's right, yeah.
Surrendered by that.
Yeah, man.
Dang.
Like, let me get rid of this belly button deep snow for crazy rent price.
Dang, dude. Well, we got a lot of topics that we want to hit, but obviously, you being Latino, I find it really interesting on how you grew up in Canada. I would like to pick at that. Can you talk a little bit about how it was growing up in Canada?
Yeah, man, it was a very white upbringing, to be honest with you. All my family is up there on my dad's side. My dad's Guatemalan. And I was surrounded by family, but it was very, very Canadian lifestyle. You know, it was very privileged. Everything a white kid did, we did. The only time I had authentic Mexican cuisine is when we went to grandma's house. But it was a normal life, man. I was never scared to go to school like Americans are sometimes. That's rescue business too soon. That's too soon in the podcast for that. I told you, motherfuckers. I was like, content restrictions.
No,
Nah, man, it's
good,
all
we're
good.
No, but it was a good upbringing, man. I had a good upbringing. I had loving parents and a loving family surrounded by me, but just very little Latin culture around me, for sure.
We're in Canada again?
Calgary. So
Shit, I
it's
don't know
like
what the fuck that is.
it's so funny because nobody in the States does, but it's a city with 1.3 million people.
Oh, really?
And it's not small town.
Is it on the east or?
It's about 3 hours north of Montana,
Oh, shit.
so
Okay.
it's not even that far from here. It's like an hour and a half plane ride.
dang.
But it's cold and there's very small, very small Latin community there. So
How big was your school? Let's go
man.
high school. How big was your high school?
like 400 graduating class.
Okay, so it was a good size. What,
It was a
like
good size, yeah.
3,000-4,000 students total, probably?
I think maybe. I don't know. That was a long time
how many
ago and a lot
Latinos-
of beer ago, man.
How many Latinos were in that
Me.
school? Only you.
Me, yeah,
You were
yeah.
the only Latino
That's
in
it.
the whole school.
Yeah.
Out of 3,000-4,000 students.
Yeah, and they call me John.
we call Juanito Juan.
That's right. See,
So it was the other way around.
it's our light skinned brother. Me and you both, bro. Yeah, no, there was no. I think we had like one black kid. I don't even know if they considered me the Latino, but
Yeah.
I would have been the only one.
Dang.
I see.
And that's it. Everybody else was white, man.
And also too, now that we're getting started, you were just so you know, nothing. You can say whatever you want during this podcast, and just so you know too, Jorge was trying to pursue a comedian career, so I go hard on him, dude.
Bro, it's
so
not too late. Let's talk about it.
go hard on him, bro.
Come on, man.
So,
I fucking need some more Latinos in this game,
He
bro.
picks on people, dude, like
Nah,
joking
dude.
around. So like
Yeah.
you need to give him some medicine.
We call this guy
some
the
of his own,
Mexican
like-
Kevin Hart.
The Mexican Kevin Hart. He's got too much grease in the hair to be a Mexican Kevin. We'll trade in the gel for some Afro shine, and then you can be the Mexican Kevin Hart.
Maybe,
bro.
dude. You got to do something, dude.
Hey man, that's one successful motherfucker. If you're gonna be
It
compared to
is,
somebody, you know, I ain't
yeah,
mad at it.
yeah, dude.
I give up a few inches of height to be Kevin Hart for sure.
Shit, I don't know if I can give
Is
up
he
any
taller
more.
than us or shorter than us?
I think he's about our height. Maybe an inch
He's gotta be
shorter
like
than
5'3",
us, dude.
5'4", bro.
Yeah, he's like I think he's 5'4".
Yeah, man.
We're 5'5".
We're 5'5", so
We're pretty fucking short.
Yeah, it's
so-
the same
Yeah,
idea,
dude.
man.
I still can't hear John.
I've swapped all of them out.
Oh, yeah.
Just pull it up.
I can't hear shit.
Oh, just take him off.
Yeah.
then.
No, dude, but yeah, dude, it's pretty awesome.
So You grew up there. You said you were the only Latino. Did you think it was weird growing up, or was it like something you didn't even think about?
No, it's so funny, man. I identified as white for
Oh, you
most of
did?
my life. Yeah, yeah. Just because, like, my parents did genuinely raise me as John. Like, they call me John, even though my legal
Yeah, yeah.
name's Juan Pablo. And a big reason was because my dad, like, he went to high school and shit in Texas, right? But he did that in, like, the 80s. And Texas is still fucking racist. So
Yeah, yeah.
imagine doing that in the 80s, right? So he
That's
gave
tough.
all his kids white names,
Yeah.
essentially. Like, my brother's Dallas Tyler, Michael Bradley, Brody Alexander.
Yeah.
Right, and then I got stuck with the less
Mexican name.
privileged.
Damn.
It was like, we're gonna make life hard for this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Damn.
But and then when I decided to get into comedy, that's when I decided to go by my legal name because I didn't just want to be another straight white dude talking about his dick, like so many other comedians
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now. So and then it took me down a path where I started to kind of discover, you know, who I was and being proud of that Latin heritage and really wanting to lean into it. And it was really eye opening. At first, I just wanted to be able to do Latin jokes, and then it kind of changed my life, though. To be honest with you,
When did you decide to do that? When did you like see? Oh, maybe I should get a little bit into my roots. And did you travel, or did you just out of nowhere?
no, yeah, like I said, it was all comedy based, man.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize it right when I first started doing comedy, but once I started putting together my first special, and wanting to, you know, talk about stuff that mattered, you know, have an actual voice and not just talk about fucking airplanes or bagels or whatever the fuck. You know, I wanted to talk about stuff that was real and what I was going through as somebody finding his identity as a Latino man and moving from Canada, where there was no Latin culture, to America, which is, you know, how Republicans are.
Yeah.
And then being around, you know, guys like yourself, I'm sure like you've experienced. And that was the defining moment for me, and that's when I really wanted to, you know, dive into those kind of experiences. Mine is a little bit different growing up in Canada and not being around it a whole lot, but it's been eye opening. It's been a cool kind of process and adventure, and definitely something that I cherish for sure.
That's cool.
How old were you when you started getting into comedy?
I was 25, man, so it was about 6 years ago now.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it hasn't been a huge.
How did you run into
definite-
comedy?
You know, it's so funny. I grew up playing baseball because it was either that or soccer for us, right? And because there was no way I was doing that Canadian hockey bullshit.
Yeah.
But once I realized I wasn't going to play baseball professionally after spending my entire life thinking that's what I was going to do for a living, I needed a new outlet. I was never like a big comedy guy. I wasn't a comedy fan. You know, I had watched Eddie Murphy Raw growing up, and that was about it. Maybe some Chris Rock. But I knew I needed a new outlet, and it was between comedy or being a DJ was the two options. And I couldn't afford the equipment to be a DJ, so I had to figure out how to be funny.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how it started.
So you decided that you want to do comedy. Is comedy big in your area where you're from in Canada?
It's not bad. Yeah, it's pretty good, honestly. Like, Calgary's got a good scene. There's some really good comedians who I think, honestly, would probably be famous if they were in America, to be honest with you. Yeah.
You just went, signed up, you're like, fuck it, I'm going to do it tonight?
Yeah, it took me a long time, man. I was like, okay, I'm going to do an open mic. Here we go. I did it. It was bad. All I did was some, like, tacky stereotypes because you don't know what you're doing when you start out. And I got, like, a little bit of laughter from the bros in the crowd. And that was it, man. And then I was hooked.
That's all you needed.
That was it. But it was so funny. The first time I did it, the stage fright was a lot for me. And so I was like, okay, I got it out of my system. That's good. A stage fright I've never felt anything like I did that first night. And then I took a year. I didn't do it anymore. 1 year later, I still love the idea of being a comedian. So I did it again, one open mic, and I'll never forget. I wanted to interact with the audience. It's something that I do now still to this day. And I asked a lesbian if dick size mattered, but I didn't know she was a lesbian. And it was the most uncomfortable, awkward situation ever. And I started reeling, so I like turned to the lady across the table from her and asked her if dick size mattered, and it was her girlfriend. Yeah,
Damn.
that was my second time doing comedy.
How'd you get out of that?
I think I just walked off the stage.
Yeah?
I don't think I
Yeah.
said anything. I was like, fuck it, that's my time.
Shit. Talking about that, dude, like, so have you ever had an audience that's just like kind of serious and chilling and like, is there a way out? Is there like a joke that you go to? Do you have something planned or?
Yeah, man. There's always going to be tough audiences, and it all depends on the situation. But I find when you run into those tough ones that they're, you know, not really into it, they're not paying attention, or they're not having fun, You just let them talk, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, get them involved, get them engaged, and then just find something that's relevant to them, and eventually the joke will come to you. And as soon as you make it about them, they're more engaged, and
see.
there's always a way. There's always a way. Don't always find the way, but
Yeah.
there's always a way, man. Comedians that blame the audience for not laughter, it's like, oh, so you be a professional and figure it out.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes. I've done real hell gigs. This one time I did a gig. I was emceeing for a charity event at a comedy club, and it was for this kid. He was like 3 years old, who had like, I couldn't even possibly remember what the medical condition the kid was suffering from. He was like 3 years old, and it was like 1 out of 7 million kids that get it, and his mom was on stage talking about what their son was going through and whatever. And then she was like wiping tears off her eyes. And she's like, okay, welcome to the stage, your host for the evening, Juan Forno. And I was like, what the fuck? Let's take a break. We're all crying right now over this sick kid. What are we doing? But, you just find a way.
Yeah, there you go. That was good.
Yeah.
Damn, I couldn't imagine breaking that ice, dude.
It's tough.
It seems like you like pretty. Well, let me ask. How would you explain your comedy?
Very personal.
Personal.
And story based, and then the crowd interaction. I love talking shit, man. So any chance I get to talk shit, I do that. Next week I get to film all over Alberta, which is my hometown or my home province, and we're gonna film a limited series for Amazon Prime, and it's gonna be predominantly crowd work interactions with the audience.
Nice.
And 5 shows, man. So yeah.
Hell yeah, man! Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Do you travel a lot or
More than I would like to. Yeah, man. It's tiring.
Yeah.
Yes.
So for like this Amazon thing that you're doing, so you just show up and you don't really know what your bits are. It's just all crowd work. That's all you do.
Yeah, pretty
it's
much,
all
man.
on the fly.
Yeah. I mean, you get a little bit of help with video editing, as you guys know, being a stationary podcast.
Oh, we don't edit anything.
I let that shit fly, man.
We're just fly like that, dude.
I like it. Juanito had his ass pointed to the camera. That's gonna be a fucking money reel
We're
on
gonna
YouTube,
zoom in on
baby.
that.
Look at that cornhole. Yeah, man. Yeah, some comedians go in planned with their crowd work, but I think to be true to myself, it's a little more authentic when I'm just on the spot, and it's worked out this far. So I try not to go in with too many preconceived ideas, because every audience is different, and every person you talk to in the audience is different. So yeah, man, it's all unplanned.
Damn. So going back, when you started comedy, at what point, or what do you think that you had to do in order for you to be considered, or for people to consider you, for you to go out like at a city to like perform at different venues and stuff? Does that make sense? Does my question make sense?
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. It was worded horribly like somebody that's
Dude,
been running a podcast for 4 months, but
Bro,
it's okay.
I'm ESL, bro. You gotta take it easy on me, dude.
No, you're good, bro. You're
Dude,
good.
just because English was your first language, bro. Not all of us are privileged like you.
Yeah, man. That was the Canadian coming out of me a little bit there. What was the question again? I got distracted. I need you to repeat it one time.
What do you think you had to do for you to scale out of your city for
Oh,
comedy?
yeah. Canada's a little bit of a different beast, man. So it doesn't really matter how good you are. There's not a whole lot of comedians up there capable of doing well. So as long as you get along with a headliner and can talk for 30 minutes, you go out on the road after like your first year, which is insane.
That's 30 minutes every session right off the bat?
Right off the bat, man. It's a lot so early on. But for me, like when it started to turn into like a good 30 minutes and not just some kid that nobody wanted to listen to for 30 minutes, it was when I started talking about real stuff about myself and about my life, man. Once I started, not just trying to be edgy, to be cool, and talking about stuff that was personal to me.
Yeah.
It started to be easier to write. It started to be more real and authentic, and audiences pick up on that, man.
Yeah.
If you don't believe in what you say or as a character, it's usually not as good. So
Yeah.
Was it hard to break out of that shell for you to get like, I don't want to say vulnerable, but like start talking about your personal life like that?
Not at first. It was kind of like an aha moment. I was doing the shitty mic in Calgary on a Tuesday, and I had just finished doing a good show where I felt really good about my jokes, so I didn't want to tell them at the shitty open mic and then feel shitty when I think there was like 2 audience members there. And I just started talking about like my brothers having white names just kind of shooting the shit.
Yeah.
And people were laughing, and comedians were laughing, and bartenders were laughing. And I was like, oh, okay, let me try this. And then that kind of opened the floodgates into it. And it's been a process, you know. At first, it was something simple, like talking about what my brothers were named. And then it kind of devolved into deeper, more vulnerable stuff. And then now with this new project coming up, it's going to be even more deep and vulnerable. It's a little bit scary, and you never know how it's going to be perceived. But, you know, I'm excited. This goddamn cerveza's got me getting the burps.
You're not even halfway through, bro.
I know, dude. That's amateur. Give me some Tums or something.
For
The old
real,
day just
dude.
get
You
into
like that
me.
beer?
It's good, man.
Yeah?
It's good. We got the Mackenzie Hazy.
Shout out to Valiant the Sandwich. Shout out to Josh. We picked up a couple beers from him earlier today. You said Mackenzie. What'd you get? Hazy?
Mackenzie Hazy, yeah, from Mackenzie Brewing in Eugene, Oregon.
Shout out to Eugene. I got Phantom Bride. Is that what Indian Pale Phantom Bride?
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's a
Bam.
beautiful can.
It is a beautiful can.
Beautiful can for a beautiful man, you know.
That I agree. What'd you get,
You gotta keep it, you know.
dude?
Oh, the OG.
Dude. You need to get out of your box, bro. You need to start
Why?
drinking
Dude,
different
I drink
shit,
everything, dude, but not right now.
You're embarrassing us in front of a beer connoisseur, dude.
I don't know, man. The first thing I saw was a bottle of Patron when I walked into you guys' studio, and I'm like, uh-huh.
Oh,
You
shit.
can't go wrong with the Patron,
I know
though. You
what's
can't
up.
go wrong.
I know what's up here.
Yeah, dude, you gotta,
Bust out the tequila, dude.
That's
you gotta
right.
take a shot before you go.
You never hear me say no.
Nah, dude, it's cool. When did you did you say when you came to the States?
I
What
came-
age?
Yeah, so it was December 2021. I haven't been here that long.
Oh shit.
Yeah. My first year was in Seattle, which
So you're
was
Canadian,
cool.
Canadian.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah,
I'm like
Canadian.
Shit.
Shit.
I don't even have a gun yet, man. I thought they just give it to you when you cross the border.
Damn.
I
I don't
got that
know,
right.
man.
Maybe if you had a different first and middle name, dude.
I should have applied by John
Yeah,
Paul.
dude.
Then
Yeah,
they would have
dude.
given me the fucking AK.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, dude. We got like 3 of them.
Yeah.
3 apiece, dude. At least.
At least.
At least, dude.
Yeah,
It's like it's Texas here.
No serial number.
Hey, dude. I didn't
John,
say that.
edit that shit out.
Edit that shit out, John.
John. John's from Texas.
Dude, John's not our editor, dude.
Oh,
Why
you're
do you
not
think
the
the
editor.
white man's the editor, dude? I'm the fucking editor.
Oh fuck. See,
Dude,
now,
the disrespect, dude.
I feel racist now. I feel very racist, man.
Disrespect.
I didn't know we could do the Silicon
Dude,
Valley
he's
shit.
just
man.
here to make people feel safe, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I didn't come down that fucking hallway. I thought I was gonna catch Hep C, bro.
Dude, that's what everyone
That's
says.
a Hep C hallway, bro.
Dude, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Everyone says that.
Damn.
Bro, this
It's because he's
guy's
from Canada,
sketchy.
dude. Dude, you're from Portland, dude. You should feel freaking safe here.
That's true.
Yeah, dude.
That's
This
true.
is this.
Portland's wild, man.
Portland's a different beast, dude.
The last year and a half, spending a year in Seattle,
And when
half a
you
year in
came
Portland.
from
shit.
Portland, everything was boarded up. Like, dude, you probably
yeah.
thought this was like.
You came at the right time.
This is nice. This is nice. And the sun was shining today. I haven't seen that in like 7 months.
Yeah, we haven't
It's
either.
great, man. I don't know how you keep color, bro. Like this makes sense. I don't know how
Dude,
you.
this is natural.
fuck, man.
This
Good
is
for
all
you.
natural, bro.
That's great.
Take care of my skin.
The hair too, or what?
But I mean, Canada's
I'm
always
going
snowing,
bald,
dude.
bro.
No, fuck
Stop,
me too, bro.
dude.
Oh yeah, dude. His hair was falling out for a whole year.
Dude, when I got
was
COVID,
panicking.
yeah, I was panicking, bro.
Really?
When I got COVID the first time, I got like super sick, dude. I literally got sick for 14 days. You know how they said 2 weeks?
Yeah.
The first time, and it was like when COVID was like, no one kind of knew anything about COVID, so
Yeah.
it wasn't like 6 months ago COVID.
Yeah.
So when I got COVID for the first time, I literally had a fever, like a super high fever for like literally 7 days. Literally what the book say, I literally went through the whole book. Fever for
fake.
7 days, and then the rest just body aches, and then when I would take showers, bro, and I would put shampoo in my hair, dude, just hair would come off of my
shit.
yeah, dude, it was like really bad. And then
You had that chemo strand.
bro,
Fuck, man.
bro,
Dude, he was looking
dude,
skinny as shit.
yeah,
Dude,
dude,
I'm like,
I lost like fucking 20 pounds, dude.
No shit.
Because I couldn't eat.
Dude,
for
I
like
was in
2 weeks.
COVID.
Yo, somebody fucking cough on me 20 pounds. God damn it. I'm going to sign up for that gym membership every day.
Dude, I think I would rather. Well, I gained the 20 pounds back
He
right
was-
now.
Yeah, the kids,
But
keep it off.
Yeah, but
He even grew a mustache.
so I mean, I got
at
the
that point.
shitty end of the stick, dude. I lost my hair and then I still grew the 20 pounds back. The fuck was that?
That's bullshit. That's a bad trade, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
That's a
dude.
bad trade.
He was depressed. He was
Fucking
panicking.
COVID,
He was
dude.
like,
Dude, I
"Damn,
was,
bro."
dude, my
Oh,
hair,
man,
my
you just
hair,
bick it. You just bick it. Get a head tattoo.
Yeah.
Move to South Central LA. You're good.
dude.
Good, dude.
Fine.
I thought my hair was the best feature of me, dude.
We don't know you. I don't know you that well. Jorge, what do you think? man?
What do you think,
Shit,
dude?
I don't know.
It
That's
was,
good hair.
dude. I appreciate
Oh,
the comment
no.
since it's not as good as it was.
You
know?
got a comb in your pocket for sure.
I do.
You do, right? Yeah, I fucking knew it, bro. I
Yeah.
fucking knew
I,
it.
I use it for my beard.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
Damn, dude, fucking whiskers and shit.
Yeah, dude.
You gotta keep that
Yo,
junior high
whiskers.
fresh right there.
Damn, dude.
Damn. So, was there a lot of comedians that moved down when after COVID, like yourself
No, man, it's hard.
from Canada?
It's really hard for a Canadian to get down here. Yeah, it's difficult. We have to have a they call it an extraordinary persons or an extraordinary aliens visa. I don't know. They call it an alien, bro, man. And as soon as
Extraordinary.
as soon as I got it, I was like, that feels racist. Like, why am I? What the fuck? But it is like an extraordinary, and you gotta have like a TV credit or festivals or be
That's why.
published in newspapers and shit for the U.S. to be like, okay, we'll bring them down here because there's so many people down here that they don't want to give work to anybody else, right? They don't want to have Canadians come down when there's tons of people down here that can do the same thing. So you gotta prove that you're exceptional.
You're like, there's only 4 Latino comedians over there in the States.
Bro, no. There's literally, I'll name you all 5 Latino Canadians in the entire game, okay? Martha Chavez, that's the OG. Hilarious. Marito Lopez, he looks a lot like you guys. Small in stature and shit, but fucking hilarious. Eddie De La Sepe, Matt Santos, and myself. That's it, the entire country. That's it. That's the entire list, man.
Yeah.
So
The
it's nice having that niche.
Are you performing with someone right now, right? At the
Yeah, I got Joe Gomez with me.
Joe Gomez?
He's from Tacoma.
Tacoma, and then do you have someone else? Or it's just
For this show, Julia Corral and
Right?
another Juan. I'm not the only
oh,
Juan.
okay, shit.
Yeah, man. There's
He comes to the States. He has to share his name now.
bullshit, man. I used to be. I was like,
Be the
fuck.
only one.
You never see another Juan, man. Fuck.
Damn. Dude, we went to school. We went to school with like fucking 30 of them.
At least.
At least.
30.
At least. Yeah, man. That's cool. I couldn't even find 30 spics in Canada.
Dude, I could tell-
together collectively.
Dude,
Man.
I could count 30 last names for you too.
That's real.
Damn.
Are you guys from Oregon? Do you guys
Yeah.
grow up here? Yeah.
Yeah, Salem.
Salem. Oh man, you never left the block, huh?
No.
I love it, man. Salem's nice, man.
We've been out, but I mean, we still live here.
Yeah.
He's old, so he travels. He's traveled a little. He's seen a little more than me,
Like-
but
like
I've
you're like-
traveled a little bit.
Dude, you don't look a day over 22.
Dude, I'm older than you.
How old are you?
Guess.
I thought like 20. I thought you guys were like 26.
Put some
Oh,
respect on my name.
dude. Just because I don't got facial hair, wait, don't
Yeah,
mind.
man.
He just shaved.
Dude, guess who's the oldest in the room?
Is it you? No, it's John for sure.
Juanito. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was just his birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Juanito.
Happy birthday,
Celebrated,
Juanito.
took
Yeah.
him out.
See, look
Some
at it, man.
beers.
There's 4 of us in the room, and I'm not the only Juan down here. This is bullshit, dude.
Oh,
I'm telling you,
This is fucked up.
dude, the
man.
white man taking your name.
I don't
too.
like that. What do you mean
Damn,
the white? I
the
am
white
the white
man
man,
taking-
bro. I am the fucking white man.
Not with John.
Not with John.
Shit.
When John's around, you're.
That's okay. I feel cultured now. That's
You,
good.
you are cultured, dude.
Somewhere in the middle.
Dude, one of the things you got from the Hispanic, your Hispanic roots is the beer, liking beer, dude.
Oh yeah.
Dude, don't take that away from us, John. Stop. Stop. Did you say that you used to make beer too?
No, so I ran like a beer show.
Okay. So can you talk about that? I find that super interesting.
What do you mean a beer show?
Yeah, it was fun, man. It was a great time. So this is how it went down. COVID hit, right? And every comedian on the face of the planet decided they needed an online presence. And that's why TikTok blew up. And I did it wrong. I didn't get it right, but I had the right idea. Every comedian would sit in their living room and just talk about COVID. And then they'd do 2 episodes and realize they didn't want to do it no more. I thought, damn, this is a perfect time to drink. What's the best way to get free beer?
Ooh, smart man.
Yeah, and I was really into the YouTube series Hot Ones at the time. I don't know if you guys ever seen that.
No.
Hot Ones is dope. They interview celebrities while eating increasingly spicier hot wings, and they get like 1 million Scoville level hot wings by the end of it. It's fucking crazy.
Throughout the episode, it just keeps
It
increasing.
gets hotter and hotter. Yeah,
Damn.
it's wild. And I was like, oh, why don't I do that with breweries? And instead of hot wings, let's just drink a flight of beer.
Yeah.
And so I started reaching out to local breweries and distilleries and shit, and going there, setting up cameras much like this.
What
and,
name did you use?
Originally, it was Cerveza City.
No, your name.
Oh, I went with Juan.
You went with Juan?
Yeah, because I had been in comedy, so I was going by
Okay,
the
okay.
legal name at that point. Yeah, and so it just kind of snowballed from there, man. We started interviewing breweries, touring around the breweries, and doing shit like that. And I drank a colossal amount of free alcohol. It was perfect. So I never monetized the show, but I met a lot of cool people, a lot of cool breweries, and we turned that into brew reviews with one of my best friends, Sammy, where we would just review like 4 beers an episode and talk shit. And it was cool, man. It was a lot of fun. They really got me into like the craft brewery scene, and then getting to move to like Seattle, Portland, where it's massive down here. That's where this extra 60
It's
comes
huge
from.
here in the PNW.
It's massive.
What's
man.
your favorite type of beer? Lager, IPA,
hazy
Reds?
IPAs, baby?
Yeah?
Hazy's your
There you
favorite?
go.
Yeah, man. You guys
Dang.
nailed that shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So I mean, I loved beer growing up, and well, maybe not growing up. That's probably not the right way.
Let's
I was
see
gonna
how,
say.
how Latino you are.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
old were you when you had your first beer?
Oh shit! I had to be like 11 years old.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah,
You passed
okay.
the test.
Yeah, that's normal.
Shit.
Yeah.
Is
My,
that-
my mom used to tell me that she would throw parties because she was a young mom. She would throw parties when I was like 2 years old, and I would drink like half-filled beer cans that some people used to like ash their cigarettes
Oh,
and shit too. Man. They're like, yeah, I started real
Yeah.
young.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's is your mom from Canada? You say your dad's from Guatemala,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Canada and Guatemala.
Yeah.
Let's go.
My dad moved up north and found white women.
Yeah.
Shout out to Guatemala.
I think we're gonna say shout out to Dad.
Guatemala, let's go.
What does your dad think that now that you're like embracing more your culture? He must just love that.
No, it's a weird dynamic, man. We always call my dad a potato. He drives a pickup truck. He lives in a small town, and he's whiter than my white mom.
Really?
Yeah, man, for real. Yeah. It's wild. I think he just kind of had a tough upbringing. You know,
I'm sure. Yeah.
like I said, Texas in the '80s, right?
Damn,
That's a different beast. So
We have a friend. I guess we won't mention his name. We have a friend. We have a friend that his dad grew up in Texas, probably about that same time, and they're Latino too.
Mm-hmm.
But they weren't allowed to speak Spanish in Texas
Right.
because back in that time that people would look at them differently or judge them like it was heavy back in that time.
Yeah.
So that's crazy that you're saying that too.
yeah, I mean, he's never like come out and said it, but you can just kind of piece
yeah.
that puzzle together, right? So he never really embraced it during my life. Like I said, we were raised very white, so it's different times now, and he is that classic Latino dad. We don't talk about feelings, so I don't know. We've never discussed it, and we'll probably never will.
Nope.
But he's cool with me kind of finding that path. He watched the special. He knows, that there was references and things were talked about, so he's cool with it.
That's awesome.
Is your mom or dad funnier?
Oh, my dad for sure.
Oh, your dad's a funny guy?
My dad's like a huge shit talker.
Really?
Yeah.
And you
But
call him a
it's-
potato?
Yeah, we call him a potato, bro. He is funny, but the funniest person in the family is my youngest brother.
Really?
My youngest brother, Brody, is way funnier than me. Pisses me off. Dude, he kills us. He's so funny. One Christmas, he was like 14 years old, and he took his allowance money and went to Walmart and got like professional photos of himself, and then signed the photos and gave it to me and my brothers for Christmas. It's like, you're welcome. Here you go. What the fuck?
Damn.
That confidence in
Yeah.
him, dude.
He's like, yeah, this will be worth money someday.
Yeah.
Keep that.
Is he a comedian too?
No, he's in North Dakota playing baseball.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
Did you keep that picture?
Yeah, I used to have a picture actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's funny. He's like 6'4". He's got like a 1.4 ERA right now.
Dang.
Yeah, throwing like 92, man. It's crazy.
You all play baseball,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Thought I saw that you put in the baseball team, right? Correct.
I played half a semester in college, and then
I see.
realized I was a very, very bad student, and dropped out. But I did play baseball growing
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Did you watch the World Classic?
Of course, man.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
dude.
what that was so good for baseball this year.
Yeah. It's I was telling Alan, I'm like, I'm not a baseball fan, right? But I was watching it because Mexico was up and
Right.
everyone was talking about that team. And I'm like, oh shit, let me check it out. And I watched Mexico against, I think, Puerto Rico. And I'm like, oh shit, this is a good game. I'm
Yeah,
like,
man, it's exciting.
so strategy, you gotta like, dude, there's a lot to this. I'm like, I never gave it a chance. And then Mexico, the U.S., Mexico, then Puerto Rico. And who did it play against? Who did they eliminate? I forgot who they eliminated, but
Mexico got eliminated.
no,
but-
they eliminated Puerto Rico. Then they played against Japan. That was a good game.
Yeah, man.
That was a
And
really
Japan,
good game.
They got Otani now who can do everything.
Yeah, dude,
That's a
that
fucking
guy is
superhero.
considered though. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's unreal, man. Yeah, he pitches and hits, and he's the best out of both.
Damn.
It's
He's
fucking
yeah,
crazy, man.
that's
It's so
crazy,
good.
dude. But I heard that it got a lot of attention, dude. The baseball,
Tons, man, tons. It was maybe the best thing that has happened for baseball in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's so hard for the difference between, you know, like a World Cup or
Mm-hmm.
the NFL or whatever. Baseball's 162 games a year, right? So it's, you know, it's a lot more leisurely. One game doesn't hold as much significance as a lot of these other things. And so when you enter this like tournament play like World Baseball Classic where people are playing for their country and they're passionate about it, they love what they're doing and they want to represent, right? They want to win that shit for their country. It was like watching the World Series every game, man. It was crazy.
It was. It's crazy,
it was cool
dude.
to see.
One of the things I noticed is the Mexican fans when you because Mexican like baseball. A lot of people say,
Yeah.
oh, they don't like baseball. I mean, there's a huge
Oh,
fan
big.
base, right?
Yeah.
But Mexico's always been kind of like on the low tier baseball. They're not never out there like basketball. But this year they made it in the classics, right? It's a big fan base, dude. I think that shit was just blowing up everywhere, social media and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I've been trying to buy their hat. I can't fucking find it. The
can't
khaki
find
hat,
it,
the
yeah.
khaki baseball hat,
No kidding.
$300. You gotta cough up.
300.
Yeah, I was like, $300, way.
Shit.
You can get the green one, but no one wants the green one. Everyone wants
we
the
gotta-
khaki.
We gotta have some cousins back home that we can get whipped that
Shit,
shit out and
That's
start
what I was
Bro,
business,
telling
right?
him. That's what I was telling him.
There might be some coin in the
But, dude-
fucking Mexico baseball
Yeah,
hat
dude.
business.
Dude, they're probably taxing the shit out of over there.
That's
too, dude. They're
expensive,
smart
dude. You
people
can't
out
find
there,
that
dude.
shit
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
You can't find that.
All right, I know a guy. We're gonna get this done.
Yeah.
I know a guy. My
Damn.
dad owns a sporting goods shop. He can
Oh,
make the
shit,
hats.
yeah,
Does he?
dude.
Yeah, for real.
No shit.
Yeah.
A sporting
Yeah.
goods store?
Yeah. His life is baseball, dude. The guy lives baseball.
Your dad?
Yeah.
No shit.
Dude, so much so that he will watch archived games during the winter off
Really?
season. Off season, yeah, he'll
Damn.
watch old games.
There you
just to
go,
have
dude.
baseball
Tell him to do that Mexico khaki one, dude.
Mexico khaki hat
If you do the green one, you could get it. But the khaki one, that's khaki with red, dude.
with the red. Yeah.
That
Done.
shit.
Damn. So that's why you guys grew up with baseball because of dad.
Yeah, man. He played high school at Texas. He was very good, and then he had kids, so that changes things. Sorry, Dad. That's all right. Worked out for you. Fucking
Look at me.
you know.
I hear at a podcast, you know.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. Not in his wildest dreams would he imagine I would be in Salem doing a podcast with a couple
Shit.
Mexican boys.
A what?
A what?
Okay.
He still lives over there, right?
Yeah, he's still back. Yeah,
He
yeah,
still
in
lives.
Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we could get those hats done.
Get him, dude. Tell him.
Yeah.
Should make money.
Yeah.
Can't find him right now, so
We'll sell them off the back of a lowrider pickup truck.
there you go.
We got him.
Let's go.
Now we got lifted trucks, dude.
Oh, you got lifted trucks.
Yeah, dude. All
okay.
the stereotypes.
how high can I get this off the ground to
Dude.
avoid?
You're a BMW, dude.
European W, dude. We
Yeah,
got
in
guns
the
in the trucks right
Northwest.
here.
Yeah,
It's a different mix, yeah. Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
Were you surprised with what you saw when you went to Portland after
Yeah.
seeing Seattle? Because I'm assuming you saw Seattle first.
I saw Seattle first, and then Portland. It's really not that different. Like Seattle's busier for sure. I hated the traffic so much there. It's terrible, but I didn't see a huge difference between the cities. Portland people are way nicer.
Really?
Way nicer, man. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the term Seattle freeze. They take that with pride, and it just means they're so fucking cold-hearted in Seattle.
didn't know that.
Shit, no.
Yeah, it's a thing, man. The Seattle freeze, real term.
You
that
think
they-
because they're always on the go, money, big corporations?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Kinda
It's
like that
tech
corporate
and-
feel, that-
yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be friends. Nobody wants to step back.
And over
just
here it's
enjoy.
más hipster, más. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think that's
Smoke
what it is.
weed every day.
Yeah, you can
That's
be
right.
a,
All
you
that
know, a
kinda
good
stuff.
position, but you're still kind of like
Yeah.
chill with people.
It's like let's in Portland is like let's hit a food truck and grow our armpit hair out. But that's
Shit.
it's a very different vibe.
Yeah, dude.
Is this the first place where you've seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Seattle a little bit, but
Were you here when the fucking protest riots and shit? Or
no, I got down
No?
here right after. So I came in December, but that was happening in like the summer.
Dude, that shit got crazy, dude.
Yeah,
I
that's
went to
wild.
one. And I was like,
Did you
what
go?
the fuck?
With the
Yeah.
gas mask and
No,
everything. I'm
dude.
like, dude, what the fuck do you think you're
Dude,
doing?
I went to
dude?
one,
That's
and I
wild.
was like, what the? Dude, I was like,
He bought like a $150 gas mask and shit.
Shit.
I'm like, dude, you're not gonna
Damn.
get gassed out there.
no, these guys were like,
You
dude,
just needed a fresh pair of Adidas, right? That's,
yeah,
that's why
dude,
you were out there. Huh?
Yeah.
Nah, fuck the Adidas, dude. The Louis, dude.
No, the fucking Louis.
Nah,
Look at this
dude.
guy.
You know, I want to check it out because, you know, I'm like, oh, check it out. Because, dude, a lot of people got involved, you know, like a
Yeah.
lot of professions, moms, everything. It was everything. It wasn't
was
just,
big, bro.
it wasn't
Yeah.
just like, you know, just random guys out there trying to fuck shit up. It was, no, it was like literally like a lot of professions, doctors, whatever, lawyers, because they didn't understand what they were doing, right? But then it got nasty. Then at one point, you could start seeing the shift starting to get more like for all the rebels who just want to go and fucking beat shit up.
Yeah.
But dude, they were like fucking like throwing fireworks at the fucking building, whatever that building was called, and I was like, oh shit, dude. My girl's like, let's go. I'm like, fuck, I want to see that. Let's go. I'm like, fuck.
And it's so hard, man. It's so hard, like, because the message is right, right? You know, wanting equality and wanting to end racism and all that bullshit, like, is right for sure. But man, it got scary. It got
It
scary.
did,
for
dude.
Sure,
I've never
man.
seen the after dark curfew at dark. Better be inside your house.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking
And, like in
big
Seattle,
ass-
I think they took down. They took over like a whole neighborhood.
Oh, they did.
They had like a whole neighborhood blocked off that was like their encampment.
Didn't they stop it because someone died there? I think someone got shot there, and then that's why they stopped it.
Yeah.
Last time I went, I think I went 2 weeks ago. The parkade was empty. It was all abandoned, graffitied, closed up.
What parkade?
In Seattle, there's like a section. I know what you're talking
There's
about.
yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but
There's certain
yeah,
sections, dude. Like it's just abandoned, fucking abandoned building, dude. Like anywhere where people used to park and pay, abandoned.
yeah,
Damn.
it's wild. Man.
It's closed up, dude, and it's a fucking mess in there, dude. You kind of peek a little bit, and I'm sure there's people living in there. Where it's like 3 stories. I'm like, damn.
And I think like for me, man, I want that change and I want things to be good, but so many people use the internet to just fuel that hate, right? And it's like hate building on hate, and it's like, okay, let's take a step back, let's realize what's logical, and let's fight it the right way. You know, when people start getting shot and stuff, that's when it's like, okay, well, man, fuck, that's a life. There's no coming back from that. You know, so that's a tricky thing. I know for myself too, like during the pandemic when it was like everything was so heightened and everything was just being force fed to everybody, because there was nothing else to do, right? Like COVID, you didn't really go on with your life, and so you're on the internet and you're on these, you know, public forums, and it's a chance to get out. And some of it was great, and then there was the aspects where, you know, small business owners, businesses were getting vandalized and people were getting beat up and shot, and you know, the Kyle Rittenhouse bullshit, like, and now he's not even in jail, I don't think. Like, it's all so fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's wild. So
Crazy times, dude.
crazy times, man. We gotta
was
burn
crazy.
the internet, dude. Just burn it.
Are you on social media?
Yeah, but I try not to scroll.
Yeah. Are you? What platform do you use the most?
Like
or-
Instagram, yeah.
Instagram. Kind
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
Okay, I see.
Like comedy doesn't exist without Facebook, so all
Yeah.
the bookings kind of run through Facebook.
Yeah.
And then like as far as like promo and stuff, it's Instagram, and then but that's it, man. I try not to
Yeah.
intake too much because it can be detrimental to your health.
Yeah. I mean, for sure, dude.
Yeah.
Do you watch other comedians or no?
I used to not when I like started out. I didn't. It was somewhere I didn't want to accidentally steal jokes. You know, it's not something that I would ever intentionally do. But you know, if you listen to it and then you know a year, 2 years pass, and you got this idea, and you write this joke, and you're like, oh fuck, it's already been done because I heard this, but I didn't connect the dots and realize I thought it was my original thought. So it took me some time to not watch comedians. I'm starting to slowly kind of get back into it and appreciate it. But it's also tricky, man. You know, doing comedy 4, 5, 6 times a week. You watch a lot of comedy to begin with anyway. So, you know,
Yeah.
when I'm not doing comedy, I try and, you know, find a balance and watch Love is Blind on Netflix or some shit, you know. Whatever's in.
Yeah.
What are a few comedians that you look up to?
Man, a few comedians I look up to. A lot of people you'd never heard of for sure. There's a guy, Todd Ness in Calgary, who's absolutely hilarious. Sterling Scott out of Edmonton is incredible. I think Drew Lynch is a very good comedian. He was on America's Got Talent. He got Howie Mandel's Golden Buzzer, which is not saying a lot because I don't really like Howie. But Steve Hofstetter is another guy that I really look up to for a lot of reasons. Steve does a lot of audience interaction. He was kind of the reason I got into that portion of comedy. And he's also a really, really smart business guy. He was a guy that got doubted by a lot of producers, some that I kind of relate to. He got a lot of no's and kind of just took things into his own hands and did his own thing. Now he's selling out theaters. He's very smart on the social media promo side of things, and it's really cool to see. He didn't get any handouts, and I feel like I'm kind of in the same ballpark. You know, I've been told so many times, no. Even recently, after I dropped the Amazon special, I had clubs tell me they wouldn't headline me on off days. I had podcasts tell me they would rather have, you know, bigger guests on their podcast or better comedians on their podcast. And I'm like, fuck.
They told you that?
Yeah, in my DMs, man, for sure, yeah. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm just gonna keep doing what
keep
I'm doing,
grinding.
and I'll just like book my own shit, and take my stuff into my own hands, right? Like,
Damn.
the comedy is beautiful because nobody can stop you from doing it, right? People can stop you from being on their stage, but there is nothing stopping me from renting a venue for $100, promoting it through Eventbrite or Facebook or whatever, and getting 20 people out, and then selling merch and making a living. You
Yeah.
know, if you want to do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
You know, and you can't get discouraged by the no's, and you just gotta
keep
create
going,
your
keep
own path,
grinding.
man. So.
Yeah.
So I produced my own special, and it's so funny, man. I was like, oh, this would be great if it got 1,000 views. I think it's like closer to like 25,000 now.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it
Fuck
exceeded
yeah, bro.
expectations,
Shit.
and a lot of mixed babies like myself that are halfers reached out to and said how much it meant to hear somebody that understood their position too.
Yeah.
And kind of having that cultural confusion and identity crisis, not knowing where they fit in. A lot of things that I didn't expect to come from the special ended up coming out of it, and it was a real cool process, and all because I bet on myself, and just put up the money to produce it myself. So,
Right
yeah,
on.
man.
That's
yeah,
cool.
man.
Yeah.
Good for you, dude.
Thank
Hell
you,
yeah.
Thank you.
So you can just decide I want to bet on myself and I want to do my own special and put it up on Amazon like that.
You can, yeah.
That's how you
Yeah.
can just do it.
You can do it, yeah. It's not easy,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not cheap.
Doesn't sound cheap.
It's not cheap, and it's not easy if you want to do it right, you know. I definitely made mistakes throughout the process because I had never taken on something like that. But I got a special on a major streaming platform.
That's
You know,
huge.
there's not very
Hell
many
yeah.
comedians in Canada that can say that. You know, I got a lot of flack when it first came out from
Yeah.
the comedy community, and I'm like, well, fucking, let me watch your special and let's compare them.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I don't fucking know that. That's when they started stumbling their words and didn't have
Yeah.
a comeback, right? So,
Shit.
like, you know, so many people in comedy are just waiting for somebody to give them a handout, somebody from Just for Laughs to catch their best set ever, or, you know, give them a TV deal. And it's like, man, fucking, you're going to wait a long time. You're going to wait a long, long time. There's so many people trying to make it, and it's all about who you know if you want to get to that point, or you just take matters into your own hands and do your own
Yeah.
fucking thing.
It's tough, man. I remember we went to that one comedy place. Well, I'm not gonna say names, but we were at this one place, and it was just kind of like it's kind of crazy, no way. Like it wasn't funny, and they were not working the crowd, you know.
Okay.
They
And
tried, dude. You were hiding.
Nah,
Dude, you were literally, they were giving you shit because we didn't know that this was a comedy night.
Okay.
So when we
Oh,
sat
so it's
down,
probably like an open mic.
it wasn't
Yeah,
open mic.
yeah.
It wasn't
Okay,
open
yeah,
mic.
a little bit different, yeah.
So we sat down and this guy's like, fuck, dude. He's like, these guys are gonna fucking say that we're gay or something. Like, because we were just having, I don't even know.
Did you
It
guys
was-
go in holding hands?
We did, but I mean,
Okay.
it doesn't mean anything nowadays,
No,
dude.
that's fine.
2023, dude.
I'm like, hey, you're
You just
good,
calm
man.
down, dude.
Dude, you could have been holding his pocket. I don't give a fuck, man.
Nah, we were just conversating, right? Like
No,
we
we
were
were just
sitting there. He had his back with against the comedians, so everyone was paying attention
Before it
but
started.
him.
Before it
So
started.
me and him
Okay,
were just talking. So we're like, well, we didn't come here for this. We're trying to
Yeah.
talk, you know. And he started
No,
picking
but I
on him.
moved. I moved,
Oh,
and I think your back was to theirs because I was like, dude, if that's rude. First off, that's super rude. And I'm like, and you're just setting yourself up to be a target.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not gonna happen.
No, I respect that, man. And that's the shitty thing with open mic comedy. A lot of people that are at that bar don't realize that comedy is about to happen. And if you're not going out of your way to watch comedy,
That's
that's,
what
a
it is.
bad night, man.
But-
that sucks.
but still though, they weren't. I mean, I give them a chance, but they were just not funny, dude.
The other thing too, like with open mic comedy, and like, because you guys were in Salem when you did,
we were not gonna say.
well, you just got to give me the town.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't. There's probably tons of open mics in Salem. Salem is not a major hub, right? So
Yeah.
as soon as you're not in a major city, you're getting like the small towns. Like anybody who's doing comedy in Salem without the intention of moving to a Portland or San Francisco, LA, whatever, then they're not really pursuing comedy, right? You got to be in a major hub.
I see.
So anytime you go to a open mic in a small town, that's what you're gonna get.
Correct,
for
I
man.
see.
That's what you're gonna get.
And they only got like 5 minutes, huh? Four.
Nah,
or
it was
5
quick.
minutes.
It was quick.
super
I mean,
quick.
they had like 5 people or more.
Yeah, it was like 4 or 5.
Have you ever been to a comedy show?
to a real
Yeah.
comedy show? I don't think so, dude.
No?
Tonight, motherfucker, let's
Tonight,
go.
tonight, a real one.
Tonight.
No, dude, I don't think I've ever been. I don't think I've ever been to
I've
one.
been to the Infinity Room once.
To the
That was-
Spanish
yeah.
guy. Remember you guys went to the Spanish
Spanish guy?
Spanish comedian?
He's not Spanish, way.
What is he?
I don't know.
You
I
know,
didn't
you
ask
know what I'm
him.
talking about?
What's his name?
It's that one dragon guy.
What dragon?
Hagen guy.
The fucking dragon
Sounds
guy.
What are you
Asian.
talking about? That sounds Asian.
The dragon, Mr. Something.
What are you talking
Piff
about?
the Magic Dragon?
Yeah, that guy.
You paid to go see Piff the Magic
Yes,
Dragon?
yes.
What
Bro,
is-
come
what is
on,
that?
man.
It's
He dresses up in a fucking
a
dragon
dragon guy.
costume.
No, that's not who I was talking
Who the
about.
fuck I go see?
Remember when you went a couple years ago with Manchas and Drago to?
Oh, a few Hispanic ones. Franco. Yeah, dude.
What was that?
It was in Portland. Yeah.
No, I know.
Okay.
I'm asking who it was though.
Escamilla. Franco Escamilla. I think.
Nothing.
So
Yeah, I don't know
he's
him.
really
It was
big
good.
in the Latin.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I went him, the dragon guy. I think he was funny, dude. You know, my bad.
I'd be funny too if I dressed in a fucking dragon costume, bro.
I think he was just a character, right? He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I see him, I'm like, what the fuck? The reason why is because he went to the, what do you call it, America's Got Talent.
Yeah, yeah,
So like,
yeah.
oh, that guy's pretty. It's just stupid. Like, it's just funny. Like, you know.
It's stupid. He's made a lot. Hey, and here's the thing, man. I judge it because I'm like this like comedy purist or whatever, and it's like it's not pure stand-up comedy.
There you
whatever.
go.
And
That's
so
what
I
it
think
is.
that's why I judge
He's
him.
a character.
But he's doing well for himself.
Yeah.
He's doing great for himself.
I liked it. It was cool. That was at the Portland, the Helium. I think.
Helium, yeah,
Yeah.
Helium's a great club.
It is a great club.
That's
Dude. You
nice,
should
though.
go there. You take your
should.
girl, dude, on a date, dude.
Do a
Just fucking
weekend
take
in
her there.
Helium.
Yeah, dude,
It's
they're
fun,
gonna-
dude.
They're gonna like pick at me or something, dude.
No, dude, for real, dude. You just you can't stand out. Well, I mean, you probably will stand out because you're the only
Dude,
Mexican
would I stand
there.
out in there?
Yeah.
I probably do.
Yeah.
A lot of Mexicans go.
Nah.
Yeah.
Not really.
Nah,
So I'd
dude,
stand
when
definitely.
I-
stand
Yo,
out.
why isn't there Mexicans? The only Mexicans time they go to comedy is when fucking Gabriel Iglesias is in town. Why is that, man?
Because it's Hispanic.
It's because there's only 4 Hispanics there, bro.
Him, Jorge Lopez,
Yeah.
Fluffy.
Fluffy, Ralph Barbosa because Jorge
He's
Lopez
new.
Hey, what
called
do
him.
you
new.
think of him?
I like it. He's good.
new.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. He blew up out of nowhere because George Lopez
Yeah.
started talking shit.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
but
what do you
it's
think
good.
about that? About George? Do you think that was talking shit?
I never saw what you guys were talking about.
What do
Oh,
you,
it
do you
was
think
the-
that was talking shit?
I don't know. It was like,
What
man,
was he saying?
if I'm Ralph, I don't give a fuck. And
Yeah.
Ralph even said Ralph didn't give a fuck. Ralph was like, whatever, fucking.
What did he say?
I'm a
He was
George.
just
I
saying-
was a George Lopez fan, so I think that would have hurt my feelings.
Yeah, okay. I grew up on the Lopez or George
Yep.
Lopez show, right?
Mhm.
Like Lowrider and shit. And he basically just said on a podcast. Somebody asked him what he thought of Ralph. Ralph's like, I don't
I
know.
don't
him.
know who the fuck that
him.
is.
I don't know that motherfucker nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, Ralph was like, he's right. He didn't know me no shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He is
But
right.
but unexpectedly, that clip went viral, and now Ralph is selling shit out, man.
Dude, for real.
But the thing is, like, he like tripled down on it. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't like just like that. Like, they asked him, and then they thought it sounded fucked up, so they like asked him again. They're like, no, but
You
like,
want to change
he's-
your answer? Do
like,
you,
like, what do you think? Like, he's like
Yeah.
doing really good though, and he's like, I don't fucking know who the fuck he is.
yeah.
And like he like tripled down on it, and the reason why they were talking about that was because they were saying that older comedians are not helping upcoming comedians.
Yeah.
And
Would
then
you
they-
so
and
either
then
like
him
do you
saying that-
support this
Yes.
guy? He's like,
Yeah.
I don't give a
So
fuck.
then
I've-
him saying that, it just sounded more fucked up.
I think George Lopez is losing it because he's out. He's been out for a minute,
Yeah.
and I think he doesn't. I don't think he could handle what he's going through, whatever he's going through.
He's seasoned, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I think he's still got like a talk show host, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has a podcast,
Yeah, but
bro.
he's just not.
It's not what he used
It's
to.
not
be.
what he used to be.
And I
Yeah.
think he just can't get that in his head.
Mm-hmm.
And he dominated for such a long time.
But the belief is that, and I hate this mentality, but the belief is, I gotta own the Latin community market, right? So Gabriel Iglesias won't do a show with any other Spanish people. Lopez won't do a show with any other Spanish people because he's got to capitalize on that market.
That's fucked up.
It's not. Yeah, that was the most Mexican shit I've ever heard.
That's
That's
fucked
fucked up, man.
Yeah,
That's
fucked
fucked up, fool.
That's fucked up,
Oh,
fool.
you know who else I went to see now that I think about it? Kevin Hart and then
Oh,
Chappelle.
Before you motherfucker, you've never gone to a show.
Dude, I was
Those are like the two biggest names. Dude,
I forgot. My bad.
Hey,
Shit.
but before we go to that, they did a podcast with Barbosa, Ralph Barbosa, and he did say that George called him personally and apologized,
Yeah.
and he didn't want to do
I
that.
did see that.
He didn't want to do that on the air because he didn't want to make it seem like he only apologized because he was getting heat. So I
Yeah.
thought that was pretty cool.
And Ralph even said he didn't have to do that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, and
George
he didn't have to
Lopez,
do
like-
that.
And Ralph handled it perfectly, man, because at the end of the day, George Lopez doesn't owe him anything.
No,
Right? Like, Ralph understands, say, hey, this is me. I got to take control of my own.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't expect somebody else to pave the way for me. I got to
Yeah,
take
yeah.
care of my own shit. So, I mean, I like what George Lopez was saying was like he didn't handle it well, but at the end of the day, I mean, like fucking, he doesn't know Ralph nothing, and Ralph also recognizes that Ralph is a funny guy and paved his own path, and he's killing it.
He is killing it. No, I agree. I agree with that. I agree with that. But then, just like you said too, like those Hispanics people are not wanting to like allow other Hispanics to go with them. So it just made it sound worse.
Yeah.
With what he said, but him calling him personally and apologizing, I think that was huge.
He got it right.
I think that was huge.
Yeah.
So that's all I had to say. But yeah, dude, I can't fucking believe you forgot you went to go see these guys.
I went to go. Yeah, I spent like $250 on a fucking comedy ticket to go see Kevin Hart, but I don't recall.
Oh, I went to go see Kevin Hart too.
Dude, I got it for free. That's why.
Oh,
I did not get it for free. I had to pay for 2 tickets.
You did go see Kevin Hart? I thought you were just making a
No,
lie.
I swear to God.
And you forgot that?
I forgot too. My bad.
Dude, how bad is the new special? Fuck, you guys.
No,
forgot.
this was not new. This was like
one of the older ones.
7 years ago when we went to see Kevin Hart.
Shit. You went?
Oh, you guys
Yeah,
went together?
remember? No, we didn't go together.
Oh, I was gonna say, we didn't go together. I was like,
I went with my girl.
oh yeah. That was like, dude, that's like 7 years ago.
That was like 7
But he
years
just
ago.
came not too long ago.
Yeah, he was just here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Chappelle. I went to Chappelle one.
I
Yeah.
couldn't go. I wanted to go, but
That one was the first time I went, and they put your phone in a little baggie, dude.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet.
Dude, that's like, dude,
You can't film it, yeah.
money, fool. Whoever that company is, like, do you just go in there like, tuk, tuk, tuk. Dude, everyone was just going crazy, dude. Like, people get like the impulse, like the withdrawals, not having their phone way, which
That's
is
an
crazy.
addiction, man.
It's crazy, dude. It's like people are just like, and like whatever. And then as soon as the show's done, everyone was just kind of rushing, dude.
Yeah. And
Rushing
then
through
immediately
the
it's fucking
gates,
right here.
dude. Like, because you gotta go. When you're leaving, they gotta unlock it, and then they give you your phone, dude. Everyone, and then people are like kind of like pushing each other, like trying to get people out of the way, dude. It's crazy, way.
Because you got to think, man, like these guys are essentially, in that moment, they are performing something that's going to get paid by Netflix for like $20 million. So they can't have somebody go and leak those jokes. Because once you hear a joke one time, that's it. There's no surprise, and it's not nearly as funny the second time. Right? So they lock up the phones, and that's when you really realize, like, people like go to reach in their pocket to look at their phone, and you're like, oh fuck, I can't look at it. Dude, it's fucking crazy.
It's just, dude. Yeah, dude.
The
Can't.
addiction to
It's crazy, dude. It's
technology
just,
and
you see,
social
like
media,
they're
it's
they're
drugs.
like they're fucking withdrawals, dude. Like it's just a drug, way.
Yeah.
So do they go crazy, way? I'm like, shit.
It's heroin, man.
Yeah, it is. That's what it is.
Well, you're always on your phone.
I know.
That's exactly it.
yeah,
That's the point,
that's what I'm trying to
Oh, I
tell
was
you.
like,
I'm
way.
the same way, dude.
I thought
I'm
you were
always
talking
on
about
my
That's what
phone.
I'm
other
trying
people.
to
I was gonna
tell
be
you.
like, bro,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
plug
not.
in.
I'm not fucking. No, dude. I'm telling you how it is.
Oh.
way.
We should just do. You guys want to do heroin here?
I think before your show, I think it would be a good idea.
Right.
Because I mean,
Shit.
if you want to get hyped and stuff, you know.
Let's just do a line of Patron.
Yeah, John.
Hey,
Line
hey,
of the Patron.
He said let's put the
shit.
the Patron on the iron, and then he said and then when it starts steaming, he said
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, you saw that.
He's
I
like,
was
he's
like,
stealing my
fuck off.
jokes, bro.
He's like, what? I was like, motherfucker, did you have the same idea as me? I did it. I tried it.
Did it
Dude,
work?
tequila steam, man, is the best thing you could ever do. You want to cure the COVID? Tequila steam, bro.
There you go,
No
dude.
word of a lie. And I don't think it gets you drunk because it's burning the alcohol, right? I think. I'm not a scientist. But if you like puff it and you go, dude, clears your shit out immediately.
It's like Vaporub.
Yeah. Don't use the good stuff. Use the Jose. Use the Jose.
Oh
man.
shit. Yeah.
The cheap stuff is better for
Yeah.
this.
tell you,
Oh
dude.
man, it was wild though.
Mexican Kevin Hart.
That's
He
right.
takes your jokes.
Dude, my ears perked up. I got so fucking excited. I was like, you too?
Like,
Fucking
what?
Get the iron. Let's go,
the iron,
Juanito.
bro.
Let's fucking go. Steam this shit. Let's tequila steam hotbox this fucking podcast studio.
do it,
for
dude.
reals,
The new
dude.
thing.
Fuck.
Fuck. That's a deep dive, man. I did that like 2 years ago.
Damn.
Do you want to
dude.
know where I got that idea
Where'd
from?
you get it?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I don't know what
The
Brooklyn
TV
Nine-Nine
show.
is.
You don't know the TV
Nah,
show?
dude, we're Mexican. I don't know what that is.
They got like
we
three
grew up with-
Mexicans
We
on
grew
there.
up with
Really?
Televisa.
Yeah.
We grew
Oh,
up with
shit, I don't
Televisa,
know.
dude. Did they come out on Televisa?
Yeah.
Univision?
Oh, maybe. They
Nah, I
could.
don't
You
know.
could make that.
Yeah?
Yeah, like Melissa Fagaro.
Oh, yeah.
There's like three
John,
Mexicans on it.
Did you watch that?
Brooklyn
No.
Nine-Nine with Andy
Yeah.
Samberg and Terry Crews.
Damn, John's more Mexican now.
Damn. It's good though, man. And so
Yeah.
like the whole like it's like a Brooklyn, New York.
I've heard of it. I just
police
never.
squad.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
funny,
yeah.
man. It's funny.
Oh yeah, they got that one. Black chick, the African American chick. No, it's like a cop show.
It's a cop show. I
Yeah,
think there's
yeah. She's
black
like a main
chick.
character, no?
No, they're Mexican, bro.
Oh shit, I don't know then. Fuck.
Yeah, but they go to this retreat, this police retreat, and they go
Pacifico,
party.
Pacifico?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Or do you want
No,
something
there's
else?
another one.
Yeah, I'll grab whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's There's no more IPAs? Oh,
Yeah, there is.
you're the IPA.
Oh, fuck
Is there a different kind too, or is that the only one?
That's
Just to
the
give them
only one.
options. That's the only one.
That's okay. I'll take Modelo if you want the
No,
IPA.
no, bro. We
You
got
sure?
two of the IPAs, bro.
We drink,
okay,
yeah,
yeah,
we
we're
drink
good.
whatever, dude.
Dude, you just got upgraded from Taco Bell getting beer. So I'll tell
Oh,
you
there
right
you
now.
go.
Where did he get upgraded to?
Chronic talk.
Chronic tacos. Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
dude, nah.
Chipotle.
It's too early, dude.
It's too
Bro,
early.
it's
Dude,
fine.
he went from hard to soft tacos right now.
Yeah,
we're
there
not
you
at side
go.
hustle yet.
Dead taco.
Thanks, John.
There you go, John.
You good? You ready
Yeah.
for another one?
No, you just give me the Pacifico.
Oh yeah, give you the Pacifico.
Yeah,
dude,
dude.
you're freaking slow today,
Dude,
dude.
I enjoy my beer way.
You gotta enjoy it, bro.
I enjoyed it.
No, but they're on this retreat. They're on the retreat, police retreat, and they party, and they're all hungover as shit and just sloshed. And the captain is like, "Is this you sniffing an iron?"
Brooke, would you say Brooklyn?
Brooklyn 99, and just type in tequila steam. Rosa from Brooklyn 99 does tequila steam, dude. It's fucking hilarious.
Rosa's my sister-in-law.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Shout out to Rosa,
Shout out, Rosa.
my sissy.
On a real note, you know what I was thinking the other day, boys?
Mm.
And this breaks my heart. I don't want to make things sad because we just had an up moment because we're all gonna do fucking tequila steam shots. Do you guys ever
Dude,
think?
that looks familiar.
That's what I'm saying.
I think I have watched it, bro. That
yeah,
does
a
look
couple
familiar.
episodes. I think that's the only thing Comedy Central plays now. That and The Office.
Yeah, I think that does look familiar.
I was thinking the other day how much good music we were robbed of because of one stupid decision. Tupac, Biggie, and the Queen, Selena Quintanilla.
Oh yeah,
you know?
yeah.
How much music did we get robbed of,
A lot, dude.
bro?
A
You
lot.
died at what, 25?
20. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
dude.
Fuck.
Dude, she died when you were born, huh?
Tupac was also.
Oh,
I
you're-
think Tupac was 24, 25 too.
Yeah, Biggie, Tupac.
They were all that
25,
same
man.
age.
Were
24,
you were
25.
99 or not? Wouldn't you?
What, when he died?
No, where were you born?
No, so Tupac died. Watch, I'm gonna surprise you. You don't know. You don't know. I know this. Tupac died September 23rd of 1996, and I was born January 21st of 1996.
Ah, pero, damn.
Dude, I'm a Tupac fan, dude.
Damn, dude. Okay.
Okay, so Pac over Biggie?
Yes.
Selena over J-Lo?
Yes. Selena over.
That was a
J-Lo.
long pause.
Yeah,
I
he
had to
thought.
think of-
Well, he
That
thought.
was a
long
Yeah,
pause,
bro. I
bro.
think he was thinking about something else.
You're about to get canceled by the Latino community, bro.
For real, dude. He thought
So,
about it. He's
you
like,
don't, you don't speak ill on
I
Selena,
mean,
never.
He's probably like, are you talking about looks or are you talking about music?
J-Lo did look good at
J-Lo
Selena.
looked-
That's what he thought about it.
but Selena had really good music, but J-Lo's been around for a lot longer too. So
Well,
she's
that's
been able
why.
to
That's
put
what
out
he's
a lot of
saying.
music.
That's
what he's saying, though.
So I mean,
Dude, you can't.
Right?
Dude,
So-
Selena would have had like one shitty album that she like collabed with Pitbull, and we missed out on that.
Yeah.
You guys got real quiet when I said Pitbull.
No, Pitbull's
Mr.
cool.
503, dude.
Yeah.
Mr. 503, that's our homie.
No,
Yeah.
man. And then my thing is like she didn't even dip. She didn't
didn't.
have the late career dip.
So what's her name? J-Lo got big after she made that Selena movie. Wait.
For sure. That was the best.
That was
So
career
technically,
movie
if I
J-Lo
would have
could've
said
made.
J-Lo, technically it still would have been Selena.
That's right.
See? There's no
J-
right or wrong
there's no
answer.
J-Lo
You girls-
without
you girls
Selena.
watching, dude.
How many times do you guys watch a movie a year?
A movie?
The Selena movie.
Never.
Oh, no, never.
No?
Bro, I probably watched
never.
it like 4 times in my lifetime.
That's it,
Dude, I only watched it once. And that's it. That was like 98?
bro. I'm pretty sure it was always on my grandpa's TV when I went to their house.
Oh, really? Shit.
Oh, fuck! I must have seen that movie 100 times.
Damn.
I watched La Bamba. That
Yeah,
I
yeah,
watched
La
a lot
Bamba,
of.
yeah.
That was always on
Yeah,
TV.
yeah.
Have you watched La Bamba?
You never watched La
I don't know
Bamba?
what fucking La Bamba is, man.
Dude, pinche chicanillo.
I bet you if we play La Bamba right now, you know every single.
Oh, the
fucking-
song?
He knows it. I'm
But
sure
there's
he
a
knows the
movie.
song, but
Oh,
the
there's.
movie-
I don't know. There's a movie.
Richie Valens,
Rick-
baby.
yeah.
Yeah? Shit. Nah,
Yeah,
dude.
it's good,
Dude,
man. It's
fucking
good.
2000s
dude.
kid over here.
You know
dude.
how he died?
No, I don't even know who he is.
You
La
don't know who
Bamba
Richie
guy?
Valens is?
No.
Bro, I'm more Mexican than you.
Dude,
Fuck this
shit,
shit,
Dude,
man.
fuck this shit, dude.
I revoked the spit.
Dude.
What's his
You
name?
should have checked out our profile before
Seriously,
you came,
man.
bro.
What the fuck?
What's his name?
Richie Valens.
Richie?
Yeah.
Richie.
He died in a helicopter crash with Buddy Holly
Dude,
at like 18. I think it was like 17 or 18.
dude, you're
Oh, this
embarrassing
guy?
us,
Yeah, I
dude.
remember him.
Shut the fuck
Oh, I remember
Yeah,
it.
because he's from La Bamba, the guy singing that.
I think
Yeah.
you just don't know what that was.
I know him because of that song, but I never watched the movie, way.
Damn, dude.
Fuck,
Yeah.
you got some homework to do this
Shit,
weekend.
for reals, dude. Fuck.
Grab your girl, get
No,
some popcorn.
for reals, though. Selena or J-Lo?
Fuck.
Music wise, it's got to be Selena.
Music, Selena, dude. We're talking about music,
Come
wait.
on.
Okay, Selena.
Concentrate.
Okay,
I
I'll
need
make
to
it more
concentrate.
difficult.
Okay,
I'll make it more difficult.
I need a more difficult question to answer it correctly.
Okay, Selena or Shakira?
Shakira.
Push. I say a push, man.
It's a wobbler.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
Yeah.
As soon as Shakira did the halftime show, game over, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Damn, why am I the only one answering these tough questions, bro? Well, you gave a tough one, dude.
Well, you're the one that
This
got.
is
You
fucked up,
hesitated, dude. You're like.
You hesitated,
You're
you
like.
paused, bro.
You were gonna
Damn,
say.
dude.
You're like. Then you thought about it, like, oh, we're talking about music. Oh, Selena. Yeah.
You have to, man.
Damn, dude.
So okay, before the podcast started, you guys have any past exposure to any social media like were you doing any entertainment?
No.
What do you mean?
No.
Like no, you
No.
weren't a
Oh,
comedian,
before we were
musician, or
doing
anything.
this.
Nah,
This is your
dude.
first entertainment.
We were never in social media.
Oh, were we ever?
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
that? No,
Dude, we're the type of people that had social media and got 2 pictures.
Dude, we're real
Yeah,
Mexicans,
okay,
dude.
yeah.
Dude, my picture from fucking Instagram is from fucking 2016. His is from 2014.
But
That's how you
fucking
know it's real Mexican
Bunch
shit.
of catfishes, right? No, the first thing I can tell you is like embrace your fans, okay? And you guys, very Mexican podcast. Never speak ill on Selena, man. Never speak ill.
Damn.
I'm not speaking ill on her.
Never put J-Lo over Selena, bro.
I feel attacked, dude.
Damn.
But you should have put me on game before this fucking podcast, dude.
Dude, why you?
I didn't know.
I'm fucking asking the questions
Yeah,
now,
it's-
bro.
I'm the captain
That's
now.
right. That's right.
Damn, you choked, dude.
Damn, dude. I don't know where to go from here,
You
dude.
want to build a fan base, bro. You got to
Damn,
embrace the fans, man.
Now we're in
Get
PNW.
online. That's right. They don't know who
Yeah,
Selena
they
is
don't
in
know. It's
PNW.
only down in the south.
That's right.
Cali in the south.
It's only Texas.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's the only reason you know about Selena, because your pops is from Texas.
That's right.
Yeah, you tell
That's
people
right.
Selena here, they think Selena Gomez.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
true.
I mean,
Hey,
I'm not mad at Selena
Gomez or Ariana Grande?
Oh, Selena Gomez, for sure.
Hey, you.
Dude, I don't even know.
Bro, no.
I don't even know.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
even
trying to avoid the conversation. and all of a sudden-
dude.
It was like it was
Damn.
Selena Gomez and still until Ariana started making music with The Weeknd, and then it was game
Oh,
over.
yeah?
Game over,
Shit,
dude.
I
It's
didn't
because
know
the
that.
weekend, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
Canadian kid, by the way, represent.
Oh, he is, huh?
Dude, there's a lot of
There's
Canadian
Canadians.
magicians.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
got Justin Bieber,
Okay,
Drake.
why don't we start there?
Dude, that's still like the
You know
only
what's
guy.
funny? You know what's funny? Drake is whiter than Justin Bieber, dude.
Yeah. Shit.
you think
Well, he
so?
was in
I think
Nickelodeon,
so.
wasn't he?
No, he was on Degrassi.
The fuck is that? Isn't that Disney?
No. Is a Canadian high school soap opera,
Oh, really?
and he played a wheelchair kid.
Oh, shit.
I don't think that's the right term. Cut that out, John. Fucking, no, you're the editor. Don't go. Played a wheelchair
For assuming
kid.
John was the
Holy
one that
shit.
was cutting the stain in, boys.
God damn! I take a second sip of a second beer and it's game.
Damn.
Do
over.
you usually drink before shows, bro?
Not too much.
No?
No.
I was telling this guy, I was like, damn, this guy's going to get all faded before his show. He's going to be like, damn, I've never hung out with real Mexicans.
No, hey man, I just gotta do 20 minutes tonight. I can sleep through 20 minutes.
Oh,
There you
dude.
go.
In your sleep,
yeah,
dude.
fucking easy, man. I'm trying to have a good time in Salem.
Hell
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What were we talking about? Music.
I don't
Canadians.
know.
We
I got
went
a
down
little
fucking-
nervous, dude. You were
Tupac,
putting me on the.
Biggie, you know, shit
Yeah,
like
Tupac,
that.
Biggie.
My point was we got robbed of a lot of
Yeah.
music.
That was the point. There you go.
We got robbed
Yeah.
of a lot of music because of stupid 90s bullshit.
They were all young for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't fucking around, dude.
And you could like even like the 27 Club, Jimi Hendrix, Amy Winehouse, Kurt Cobain.
Oh
It
shit,
was
yeah.
different
Cobain.
style, but like missed out on a lot of potential music.
You know Cobain was from Seattle,
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I went to
the music museum.
is it Auburn? I did do the pop museum, but I think I did a show in Auburn, and it's real cool. There's a because he was kind of like that punk rock kid that hung out under the bridge at the park and stuff. So you can actually go. They have like this little park, and with like a memorial and shit to Kurt Cobain. It's really cool actually in Auburn because that's where he's from, Auburn.
Oh really? Damn.
Auburn, Washington. Yeah, it's cool. It's
Did
cool.
you know that?
I didn't know.
Do
He
you,
was
you
from
know
Auburn,
who that
Washington.
is?
I do. I didn't know he was from.
He's
Auburn,
not that
dude.
Mexican. He's fucking. He knows Nirvana.
No,
Come on,
dude. You,
Dude, you have no room to
you know-
do this episode.
You
You didn't
Dude,
know. Dude, you
watch,
didn't know.
check this
you haven't
out.
watched La Bamba.
check this out. Check
Okay.
this out. Dude, this guy's a true 2000 kid. So I was like,
That's true.
hey, you remember Pamela Anderson? He's like, who's that?
No, shut up.
I didn't know who Pamela Anderson.
You ever
was.
watch VIP?
No.
You don't remember that shit?
My boy too, dude, putting you on the spot, dude.
Come on, man.
Hey,
So I was
shut
like,
up,
You
dude.
guys' pop culture is trash.
So I was like, hey, you know Carmen Electra? He's like, no.
bro, Fucking, you gotta Google Carmen Electra, bro.
No, I googled them all.
right,
Okay,
see?
man. You need to lock yourself away for like 48 hours with Pamela Anderson and Carmen Electra.
90s Carmen Electra.
Who else?
Not now.
I looked up now.
Oh, no, look down. No,
Yeah,
no, hold
look
on.
down,
Man.
man.
You gotta be like 50, 60 years old.
Who else?
Dude, that was it. And I
No,
was
there
like,
was a couple other
No,
ones.
I was
there
like,
was
and
a-
I was Kid Rock. Remember, I was like Pamela, no, Carmen Electra, Kid Rock. You know, he's like Kid
No, I
Rock. I
didn't
don't
know
know who
the
Kid
You
Rock
don't know who
is.
Kid Rock is?
Uh-uh.
Did you see the shit that he posted the other day?
At the UFC or what?
No. Kid Rock. Okay, Kid Rock's fucking crazy, bro. His music is like rock and roll, but it's kind of trash.
Yeah.
It's like music for Kyle and Chad. But they,
Chad.
yeah, for real. Bud Light came out with an ad, and they put a trans model on the can. And so and so like hardcore.
Was that
like,
Budweiser that did that
Bud
too?
Light.
Yeah, Bud Light.
Bud Light.
Owned by Budweiser.
Yeah.
And so all the right wing people lost their fucking minds. And Kid Rock made a video. It was like, fuck you. And then just took like, I don't know what the gun was, but he set up like 248 packs of Bud Light and just fucking emptied a clip on them. Because
Yeah.
they used a trans model.
Yeah. Because that dude, that's all the people would be drinking.
Dude, they need to fire whoever did that for that. Because, I mean, they know that whoever drinks
Their
that
stock
beer
went-
for the most of the...
Did it go down?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, they
I
lost a
saw
lot
it
of money.
today.
They lost
Because
a
it's
lot
so
of
funny,
money.
because like a lot of these companies will just be inclusive for the marketing purposes.
But they don't know
But you
who
gotta
the
understand
people
who's
are.
drinking
Yes,
your beer,
exactly.
man.
That's what I was trying to say. They need to understand who's drinking their beer.
Like the LGBT community was like, dope, thanks for supporting us. We're still not gonna drink your piss. Like,
No.
It's like
And
doing
then-
a commercial with Modelo and kind of saying some shit, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, it's like literally everyone.
That's like Trump being the spokesperson for Modelo.
Yes.
That's what that is.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Couldn't have said it better.
Damn,
Couldn't
dude.
have said it
I
better.
gotta make a note of that,
Dude, you
man.
just
That
gave-
one's fucking
Hey,
going up.
you
Dude,
just
that's
gave him an
material.
idea.
You
Dude.
just gave Modelo an idea, dude.
Yeah,
That's right,
dude.
If
man.
that
That's-
happens, we need a cut.
That's fucking material, bro.
You got him right there, dude.
Hold on,
It's
I gotta make a note
so-
of that. We're gonna talk about that
Make a
tonight.
note on that, dude.
Shit, let me make a note.
Make sure you put our names on that note, too.
Let me record
Yeah,
that.
I
Yeah,
was in
okay.
a podcast.
A podcast. Make sure you know the name. A podcast right here
No, for real.
at 5:00.
Dude,
Talk amongst yourselves while I type this out.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm two beers deep, so now I'm struggling to multitask.
Damn, dude. How long is your show tonight, Way?
I think it's like an hour and a half. There's
Hour
four
and a
of
half?
us. There's
Four
four of us.
So it's like you're like the host.
no,
No, you're
they
the-
put it as host, but
They
I'm
put it as
closing.
host.
I'm closing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I close out the show. It was weird because I wanted to just do my own thing, and I messaged the Infinity Room. I was like, hey, I want to do a Latino show, but in my mind, I was like, still pro show, MC middle, and then I'll headline it. And then they were like, oh, Julia Corral wants to do a Latino show too. Do you want to just do it together? I was like, okay, cool, yeah.
Have you worked with her
I
before?
haven't. I've never met her.
Oh, you've never met her.
I've never met her.
Is it
but she's
tough
very
doing
funny.
shows like that with people you've never met?
Not really. That's
No?
most shows, to be honest.
Oh, it's
with you.
really it's most shows.
Unless
like
you
that.
book your own shit, man. That's most shows.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. But it should be good, man. So I don't know.
Is there a big difference between like a Canadian crowd versus an American crowd?
Depends where in America the show is taking place.
Let's just say Seattle or Portland.
No, same.
Same thing. Canada, Seattle,
Yeah,
and Portland.
well, yeah, man. It fucking depends because Seattle and Portland is very progressive, right? Like you can't challenge the political correctness unless you do it really, really well and you do it in like a kind of sneaky way where it's kind of facetious. But the second you go 15 minutes out of a major metropolis city, then you can say whatever you want and they fucking love it, right? So it's just different. And Canada is similar. Maybe not quite as polarizing, but as soon as you leave the big city, then it's, more right-leaning and the jokes hit differently.
Where did you perform that one where you're like, when you said white people got offended? What city was that?
Oh, it was the one that
When you're like, oh shit, I shouldn't not appropriate here, and people are like, nah, like.
it was the one where you were talking about you being
You're-
a child and writing on a notebook.
Oh, I was at the Everett Country Club.
Where's that at?
Country club.
Bro, that was their first fucking mistake. I don't know why the fuck they booked me for that show, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so funny. I remember they made the post on Facebook. I was like, I'm available. I'll fucking do it. And it's like, okay, cool. This is the situation. And it's at a country club. And I was like, dude, they're going to think the fucking gardener is booked
Yeah.
to do the show, man. Are you fucking crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but when you pulled up, they thought, oh, this is a supervisor, the gardener supervisor, so we're good.
Dude, it was crazy, man. And it was like you go down this like fancy fucking driveway with big trees, and you could tell it's very rich. And like, and when I got there, they're like, "Oh, well, it's just an Everett country club. We're not that rich." And I'm like, "Well, fucking, if you have to say I'm not that rich, you're richer than fucking everybody I grew up with." And I was doing a joke about it's like when people call me Juan, right?
Yeah.
And because I don't know if you guys have ever heard it, but in Canada, it's a big thing where they read Juan,
Not here.
and they don't know how to pronounce it.
Not here.
In Canada, they don't know how to pronounce Juan,
Okay.
right? So it's Juan, right? If you sound that out, it's like Juan,
Yeah.
right? And so I wrote a joke about Anne Frank, Juan,
Yeah.
right? And then I was like, they were super offended.
Yeah.
And you could even hear somebody in the video go, "Oh, Juan, no." And then I'm like, okay, all right, where are the Jewish people at?
Silence.
Damn.
So I'm like, okay, fuck you, white women. Don't be
Yeah.
offended for other people.
Yeah,
Shut
yeah.
up. This is the problem.
Yeah.
Stop making other people's causes your cause just so you feel good about yourself on social media. Fuck you, Karen.
Damn, that's cool, dude. You could when I saw you could the audience was just like, oh, like, dude.
Yeah, man. But I love that joke.
I
Dude.
actually was like, damn, dude.
That's a tough crowd, bro.
That's
Yeah,
tough, dude.
country
I
club was a
wouldn't
tough
even
crowd.
know what
Hey,
kind of.
say something wrong, dude. You're not walking out of there.
Yeah, man. And it turned into, I wish I would have made more posts about that because it turned into me trying to figure out how much people paid for their memberships there. And it turns out it's not the same across the board.
Putting them on blast like that.
Dude, bro, as soon as I found out that, I went to one person after another, after another, after another. I'm like, how much did you pay? How much did you pay? How much did you pay?
Dude, you
To
should
figure out
have
who the
put them
favorite
on
was,
blast
man.
like that, bro.
Fuck, they
so
wouldn't tell me,
you are
though.
the golden child.
Oh, man. They're like, it's about 14,000. I was like, what do you mean about? He's like, well, for some people it's 14,000. For some people it's more. And I was like, get the fuck out of here.
The venue at the end, you're not getting paid tonight, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't think I was going to get paid.
Yeah. Damn.
It was not a good show.
Really?
It was not a good show.
Dude, so
tough.
talking about that.
Was that
if-
one of your
if-
toughest? Or,
huh?
go ahead.
It's up there.
If you don't perform well because the crowd is just a rough crowd, they will refuse to pay you.
I've never run into that situation, but I have heard about it happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
You don't wanna
crazy.
go-
But
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
a contract, right?
Yeah.
They have to.
Okay,
They
okay.
have to pay you.
Yeah.
I've never run into that situation myself. But it was so funny, too, because I thought that show sucked. I thought I did a really bad job, and I thought they hated me. And then I sold some of the, like, so much merch that night. I sold so much merch that
Yeah.
night. They're like, we loved you. I was like, oh, fucking, it didn't seem like it, but all right. I will still take your money.
Yeah.
There was this one table. It was so funny because there was this one table at the front, and they were younger. They were like, mid to early 30s. And I was like, okay, that's going to be my table. That anytime I need to fall back, that's going to be my table because they'll just get it. Everybody else in this room is like 60 years old. And one of the first things I said is, are you guys either TikTok stars or nepotism babies? And they fucking hated me the rest of this show.
Damn.
And I couldn't figure out why, but they wouldn't even fucking look at me. And then afterwards, the one girl was like, why do you think I'm a TikTok star or a Nepo baby? You think it's because I'm attractive? That's the only way I can make money? And I was like, oh, I didn't say anything about you
didn't
being
think you were
attractive.
attractive.
That's what I said, bro. That's exactly what I said. I was like, oh, I think you're ugly as shit. You're a lot younger than everybody else here.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out she was like very successful. She's like the VP of this like marketing agency or something. So she
Damn,
took it
dude.
personally. She was like, I struggle for this and everybody assumes this. And I was like, that's just a fucking joke. And it was a pretty innocent one. Relax.
Damn.
I
The
was like, you're in the-
alternative was I thought you were pretty.
Yeah, shit.
That's tough for comedians. A lot of people. Have you ever had anybody else like just fucking yell at you, say some weird shit, and like, dude?
Yeah, there's been a few times. Yeah, I'll give you. It's always racism too. They always yell racism, which it's funny to me because like me and John over here,
Yeah.
a couple of gringos, man. There was one time in Fort McMurray. It was the first time I ever did 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
First time ever doing 30 minutes. Minute 2, white boy, kind of like farm kid. I went through the rules of the show, and then I introduced myself. I was like, my name's Juan Pablo. Homeboy stood up, slid his chair across the floor with his foot as loud as he possibly could, put his fist in the air, and yelled white power at me. I was like, fucking minute 2 out of 30. And it was awful.
Damn.
What did you do?
I was like, okay, I could imagine that guy getting kicked out. Yeah, okay. I was like, oh, that dude's definitely going to get kicked out for racism now because the bouncer was black. Big black guy. This dude got super wasted because it was his birthday. And then the headliner started just not having it. Right? He's like, fuck you. You're a racist piece of shit. He wasn't even telling jokes. He just laid into this guy. And
While you were on stage?
no. It was after I was off stage.
Oh,
The
okay.
headliner was up. The dude was drunk and interrupting the show and shit. And the headliner just started berating him. And this kid tried to rush the stage and fight him. He literally was like trying to rush the stage to fight him. And the black security guard dragged him out. It was wild. It was a cool thing to see.
Damn, dude.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, dude. I saw the clip that you posted on Instagram on that, and I'm like, that's super tough because when you look at it, that just sounds so fucked up.
Yeah.
You saying your name and then him saying the white power.
Mm-hmm.
But then at the same time, like you were saying, oh no, I was watching a podcast that you had, and you were talking about that, and you're like, but I didn't know if he was like saying it like as in trying to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays with comedy, they're like, you can't like feel offended because you're the the
Right.
comedian, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you're like, well, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, and you just kind of kept going.
Yeah.
But that's really tough because if you get like all sensitive about it, they're like, dude, you're a fucking comedian, and
Yeah, yeah.
That's still tough,
dude.
though,
That's
man.
really tough.
It's
tough.
a tricky situation because I don't like. I won't get offended by something somebody says to me, right? Even if it did come from a place of hate, I'm like, okay, that guy's just a piece of shit, but it's not my problem. Like, why am I gonna let that ruin my day?
Right.
Right? As long as it's not a physical situation, then it's like whatever. You say what you want, you feel what you want, and that'll come back and that'll come up and bite you later on. That's fine. Continue being a piece of shit, and that's fine. And then there was like a situation where I was genuinely scared. I was in Chehalis, Washington, and it was going okay, but then there was like this old white lady of all people sitting at the bar, not really paying attention. I hadn't interacted with her at all, and I kept saying the name of the town wrong. I kept calling it Chehalis instead of Chehalis. And she was like, oh, well, we haven't lynched anybody here in about a week or two.
Ah, damn.
And I was like, oh, fucking, this is small town America. Okay. Fuck. And then, like, people cheered for her. And I was like, oh, man, I got to get off the stage and leave immediately.
Damn,
I
dude.
got to never come back to Chehalis.
How'd you play that off?
I had made some jokes and it went pretty well.
Yeah.
And I kind of diffused the situation, but I was shook, man.
Still, dude.
I was like, that's a fucked up
This
thing
small
to
town
say.
America, dude. This is what I hear when I was in
Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah. Canada, different story.
Oh, damn.
America, man. Because everybody will judge that guy for being racist in Canada. When you get to small town America, they will join that racist. So
True, yeah.
It's very different, man.
And you're light skinned, dude. What would have happened to that? Would have been me or him?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like. If it's me facing racism, how bad is it gonna be for other people that appear a different way?
Us butchering a sentence or
You
something,
know,
dude.
that's it.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't take much nowadays. If they're truly racist,
Yeah.
it doesn't take much, man.
Damn, dude. That's crazy,
Yeah.
dude. Fuck.
Yeah.
Where's that town? Here in Washington, no?
Yeah, dude.
Washington,
it's not that
yeah.
far away from here. It's over a
Shit.
battleground. It's
Damn,
like
dude.
fucking
Make sure
an
not-
hour and 30 minutes away from
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Over by the casino, dude. That's
yeah?
crazy,
Damn,
dude. Yeah, it's over
dude.
by the casino.
Don't get jumped when you go to casino.
For
way.
real, dude. Damn, that's fucking crazy, dude. I used to work in Dallas. It's
Yeah.
not that far away from here. It's like 30 minutes away. And I remember that before I worked there, like fuck, dude, like 6 years ago, people would tell me like, oh, don't work out there, because there used to be like a KKK, like that used to be like a big area for that.
That's crazy.
They used to say that, and I like didn't want to go out there, and then I finally went out there, and dude, it was some of the nicest people I've ever met, and a lot of those people think they're racist, and then when I would like start conversating with them, dude, they would love me, but they would still talk shit about Mexicans.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's the thing, man. So there's a fine line between ignorance and racism, right? Ignorance is just not knowing.
And I think a lot of it is ignorance.
Yeah, most of it is.
They
honestly.
meet you and they
Most
like
of it
you
is.
and they really like you, and then they just they keep talking, saying rough things, right?
Yeah.
But like, oh, but,
But they're
not,
not
you,
hateful.
but they're hateful in general, but they're like, oh, but not you though,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
you,
yeah.
you're
Yeah, yeah.
different. But it's like,
Yeah.
no, that's me.
And they just
Yeah,
like,
'cause
don't
that-
know. And that's the show. And that goes back to the internet conversation, man. This is what they're force fed through. These people just trying to make money off of the bullshit they dispute. Right? I did a show in Cheese, Washington, maybe 3 weeks ago, and it was like as fucking Republican as it gets. And I roasted the shit out of them for about 45 minutes straight about being Republican. And then to the point too, they fucking loved me, dude. I could go back there and sell it out every time,
Yeah.
fucking every month. But they were so Republican, they had like a 50 caliber gun, like the size of this fucking couch in their truck. But it's it's what they've been force fed to believe, and it's everything is so politically polarized in this country that the Republican Party, I don't know before Trump, but during Trump, based their political campaign off of, you know, Mexicans are bad. We got to not let them into the country. They're all these terrible people. And then, you know, when you identify as a Republican, you get force fed this nonsense. And that's where that hate builds and builds and builds and builds. But then they meet you and you're like, oh, maybe it's just ignorance because this guy seems cool. But the rest of them fucked up. But if you meet them, then it's like, you're fine. It's good.
It's what it is, because it goes back to like the African Americans. Like, if you're in college or anywhere, but if you play sports, he's cool.
Oh, now it's okay.
He's cool.
Yeah,
He's you know, you're at a frat house or a party or whatever.
Yeah.
There's a football player. He's cool. Oh, he's a basketball player. And I think it just goes. You just kind of grow up with that, you know. And then the same thing with the basketball players, do you know? I mean, the majority are black, so it's like.
Look at a guy like, and I don't want to speak out of place because I do not know much about like the black community. But if you look at a guy like Elvis Presley, who grew up around black people and embraced, you know, black culture, you know, the people that Elvis grew up with, like Sammy Davis, they didn't have beef with Elvis, right? But nowadays, everybody's offended that Elvis stole their style and stole rock and roll from black people, right? And it's like, yeah, I'm not saying that Elvis wasn't racist.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that at all. Okay, Public Enemy made a song about Elvis being racist. I'm not saying he's not.
Juan said,
Quote him. That's why, man. That's why you got to control the final cut. Fuck, you never know how it's gonna be clipped.
Yeah.
But it's like so circumstantial that like you have this general basis and then you have an individual basis, and it doesn't always connect, and that's why people have to think on a more educated, you know, train of thought, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's what it is.
And I think there's bad people in every culture, but
for sure,
they're quick to judge the culture as the problem and not just the person.
It's never the race, man. I mean, it's just how humans are.
Yeah,
that's how it
there's
is.
shitty people in every race.
It's humans. It's never been about the race.
Yeah. Not all white people are racist. Not all black people are gay bimmers. Not all Mexicans are a part of the fucking cartel.
Yeah.
most of them are though.
Most of them are.
For the Mexicans, let's be
All three of us.
yeah, all three of us. Everybody but us.
We don't say it out loud. But there's gonna be shitty people, and then they're just quick to identify it for being black, Mexican, Muslim, Catholic, you know, whatever the situation is. But it's just a percentage of every demographic.
It's tough,
that's
man.
gonna be shitty.
You know, it's tough because you have to let it not get to you and kind of stay away from it, and you know, just be the person you want to be. You know, the best you could be.
Yeah.
Because you can't change it. You know, you're not gonna be able to change it. Whatever you could do in your life, that should be good enough, right?
And I think that's what so many people don't realize. It's like you individually can't change the world, and so many people want to. So they make a post where they post a black square on Instagram. Who's that for? What does that
I've never
fucking
seen
do,
that.
man?
Yeah.
It was a thing. You're in
It
the
was a thing.
Oh
Yeah, it was a
Dude,
thing
you're
where
a
they
fucking boomer, dude.
Dude, I'm not on
seriously,
social media,
oh,
way.
fuck, man. You gotta be at least 40. Shit.
Dude, no, he's not 40, dude. His girl doesn't let him on social media.
Damn,
He's very limited.
He's trying to come at me now.
very
Dude,
limited
okay,
what
he's
doing.
gonna see one TikTok shaking her ass.
Or J-Lo?
That's what we
See,
like to
he's
call
still
a
thinking
callback.
about it.
That's what we like to call a
Selena,
callback.
he coached me already.
Yeah,
Selena,
Selena, bro.
I got it, dude. Next time.
Dude, that's the smartest thing, though, bro. If you're not on social media, don't get on social media.
No, I'm on social
Don't
media.
let
don't
this
give him
fucking
fucking
kid.
excuses,
Yeah,
dude.
dude,
His
there
girl
you
don't
go.
let him.
Good.
If not, dude, he'd be
Good.
all over it, dude.
Good.
Yeah. See?
Dude.
Good,
You'll,
dude.
you'll have a happier
You
relationship if
shouldn't
you're
be
not on social media.
dude.
Dude, he has a fucking TikTok. What the fuck are you talking
You
about?
have a TikTok?
Yeah. I don't have a TikTok.
One day, do you shake your ass on TikTok?
No,
on,
dude.
come on, tell me,
dude,
bro.
Nah,
You
dude.
do the dances?
Dude, that shit's private, dude. You can't see that shit.
That's
Yeah,
what his
dude.
girlfriend likes to call her personal porno collection.
Damn.
Yeah.
Boom,
Get it,
dude.
bro. Get it.
That's an uppercut right there, boy.
Yeah.
No, that's a good thing,
This
man.
is funny.
No, social media is trouble, dude. And if you can stay off it, you'll have a happier
Yeah, dude,
relationship.
stay
for
off
sure,
it,
man.
dude. for sure.
What time do you have to head out, bro?
Show's not until 7:30, so
Okay, so we got a little bit of time. I want to make sure that we're not
Oh, time, yeah,
we're not
yeah.
cutting your time
Shit,
short.
dude, I gotta break the seal, guys.
Dang.
Oh, I've never had so much fun on a podcast, though. I'm not gonna lie.
You like this, dude?
Podcast, dude.
Damn, we're professional, bro.
Damn, dude.
Dude, we've been looking for a nice.
Come on, Joe.
Damn, fuck.
Dude, how could you ask our guests to do work, dude?
Amateur over here.
Back to Taco Bell.
Back to Taco Bell. And this brought to
No. He brought me a beer, man. He's upgraded.
All right,
Brought
dude.
to you
He's-
today
he's,
by-
He's almost there.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
You know? He'll probably just
Quiero
get chicken
Taco
tacos
Bell.
at.
Chicken.
That's
Does he
what I'm
order?
saying.
Does he say chicken or does he say pollo?
He says chicken.
Motherfucker.
damn,
He says,
dude.
Back to Taco Bell, bro.
The taco. Man. What's the best kind of taco?
Pastor.
Shit. I like pastor, dude.
Yes.
My boy.
Pastor's the
Yeah.
shit, dude.
My boy.
Hey,
Just
have you
making
had
sure.
molitas? Molitas?
No.
Molitas like
Molitas
all
are
Mexican
fire.
food is the same. Is basically the same, right?
You think molitas are Americanized? Or is that
Every Mexican, dude. Every Mexican
Dude,
food's the same.
it's so.
It is.
But
So-
the thing is, it's so standardized, and people still manage to
So
fuck it up.
you make a taco, it's meat and tortilla. You make a quesadilla, meat, tortilla, and queso. You make a torta, a torta is
sandwich.
It's a sandwich.
The style of the spices changes.
No,
No,
dude,
it
it's the
doesn't.
same.
It's the same thing.
A
How do you
sope-
ask Mexicans?
Do you know what's a sope? A sope is a tortilla with beans and cheese or meat.
A corn tortilla.
Y molita is two tortillas. It's all the same.
it's all the
Chilaquiles
same.
is tortillas.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, way. But their food is
It's
good.
very
So,
standard, but it's all about how you do
yeah.
it with the
A
ingredients.
molita is they put a tortilla in oil,
Okay.
and then or two, and
It's
then they
two.
put cheese and meat on one side, and then they put it so it's like two tortillas with meat and cheese in the
Oh, yeah, yeah,
inside, right?
There's
It's technically a quesadilla, but
Yeah.
it's with two tortillas.
okay.
So you'll anywhere you go, you'll probably see molita or gringa.
Gringas, yeah,
Gringa, yeah.
gringas.
Gringa.
yeah.
And those are the two terms they use.
Right, okay.
And there's another one, no, that's it. Huh?
Molitas and gringas. Is
That's
all
it. That's the only two. It's
They're fire, dude.
they're
I
good,
think
dude.
they're
The
fire.
side hustle, they're probably the best ones I've
It's
had,
nice.
man.
Yeah, they're
They're
good
good
fire,
shit.
bro.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I like it.
Gonna have to put you on some Mexican food game, dude.
Bro, I told you guys, I'm coming down.
yeah, dude.
For Sunday dinners and shit, man.
Yeah, dude. Just come through, pull up, dude. We're always here on the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
We're up here in the weekend. Let us know. We'll go down here, downtown, whatever.
I'm
Show you
coming to chill
around.
for sure.
You know.
Dude, do you have a favorite comedy city to go to?
I do, but it's not going to be one that anybody has ever heard of.
Sheheles.
I'm going,
Oh wait,
back,
did I say it
baby."
right though?
Yeah, you said it
Okay,
right. You got it right.
shit. My bad, lady. My bad. I don't, dude,
Yeah.
not me.
Favorite place to do comedy, Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada.
Alberta.
Lethbridge.
Alberta.
Yeah, Lethbridge. It's like, they call it Meth Bridge. So it's like
It's like Portland.
I was going to say the Portland of Alberta.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, it's similar to Portland, but they got a comedy club there, man. And I'm actually I'm headlining next weekend. It's the first comedy club I ever headlined. I get to headline next weekend. They're almost sold out already, man. I'm so fucking excited.
Oh damn,
Yeah,
dude.
man, yeah, it's dope.
Nice.
And I never have a bad time there. It's great. We go to after the show. We go to a place called. I've never been there sober. I think it's called Bread and Bourbon or Bourbon and Butter or something like that. And man, I can't say too much because I don't want to get them shut down. But we have some good fucking times down there.
Damn, dude.
Boys, ever want to come to Canada?
Dude, we
Yeah,
gotta
we
check
gotta
it
go to
out.
Canada,
dude.
Yeah.
We'll do podcast road trip or
Hell
something.
yeah,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, there you
Yeah.
go, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
we'd be like
yeah.
celebrities over there. They'd be like, dude, we've never seen brown people over here.
Dude, I love bringing brown people to
Dude.
Canada, bro.
Be like,
Your
dude,
hair,
your hair,
bro,
bro. You slick. Do you use a
shit.
comb for that hair,
Damn,
dude?
the stash.
I'm gonna be like,
We
dude,
saw that on TV one time on an episode of SVU.
yeah.
Do you speak Spanish? Like, yeah, man, what?
Be like, your accent sounds sexy.
I know.
You guys will clean up in Canada. Dude, not you, because you're taking. Oh, you are taking too, right?
I'm taking too, dude.
Married or
No,
dating?
I'm married.
I'm
yeah.
married. Yeah, I'm married too.
Dude, where do you get married?
Dude, I'm married too.
Where do you
dude.
get married?
Yeah.
Oh, you're married. Okay. Yeah.
Married to the game?
Damn, dude. See?
So in Mexican standards, I'm married.
Oh, okay.
Does,
So
does that make sense to you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
What does that mean?
that means you don't have a ring on the finger, but you fucking she owns you.
Yeah. We got 2 kids.
Oh
So,
shit.
yeah.
You're 26.
I'm 26. No, dude, I just turned 27, bro.
27.
27.
I just turned 20. Dude, I forgot how to count after 21.
Let's just go back.
No, you just keep
Tupac or
saying
Biggie?
Dude,
Selena or J-Lo,
Dude,
bro.
did I ever tell you my favorite song from Tupac, dude?
Oh, I'm gonna judge it. What is it?
No, guess.
You look like a changes guy.
Nah, it's not me.
No, you're not a radio-edit
Nah,
individual?
nah. I like Dear Mama. I think Dear Mama.
I thought that was my first guess, but then I switched it up.
Dear Mama.
Yeah, that's very Latin
All right,
of
all
you.
right, sing it, boy.
I can actually sing it, but
All
I'm
right.
not gonna sing it. I'll sing it after we're done. Yeah, I can
No,
actually.
just a little clip, like
no,
like
dude.
10
This is
seconds.
good.
Dude, I'm
no,
not a
this
rapper,
is good for
dude.
the algo,
Dude,
baby.
Dude, I'm not a rapper, dude.
You got to do the
Dude.
stuff for the algo.
They gotta wait till episode 100.
What episode is this?
16.
Oh, I was hoping it was 69. 16 is not a good number.
Shit.
16 is a great number, dude.
it?
16 is one of my roulette numbers.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Do you ever win on 16?
Not big. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not big,
Damn.
but yeah.
Okay. Do you guys bring a guest on every one?
Every weekend.
Every weekend there's a guest.
Sometimes we do Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
Next week we're doing
Next-
Thursday, Saturday.
Next week we're having an energy drink company.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
They're based out of Portland.
No shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So
Tell them you want a sponsor.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, dude, my boy, he's gonna be on Amazon. He needs a sponsor.
But your boy's on Amazon, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Not is gonna be,
new,
though.
no, he's gonna be. He's got a new series coming on Amazon.
Yeah, hopefully September it'll come out.
September.
there you go.
That's what we're shooting for.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I got another 15 minutes.
All right,
bro.
cool.
15
Yeah,
minutes.
for sure,
We'll start
dude.
wrapping it up.
All right. Thank you guys for coming over.
We gotta do some shots, though.
Dude, hey,
Okay.
say less.
Let's hit bet.
Juanito.
Oh. Órale, oh.
See?
I probably said that so white.
Nah, it's all good, dude.
Was that bad?
Yeah, dude.
You
It's
sound
all
like the
good.
white boy from Blood In, Blood
Look
Out,
at
dude.
Modern slavery.
You're like the Caucasian version of La Bamba.
The bomb.
Dude, you can't laugh. You've never watched
Yeah,
that
you
movie.
ain't seen that shit, man. That joke one for you.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, I like though that you just like yell drinks at the white boy and he does it.
Hey, have you ever watched the Kevin Hart's series on YouTube? Cold as
Pull
Balls?
those balls, yeah, yeah.
You know how they have white hand?
Yeah, yeah, white.
This is our white hand.
Bro, when does this podcast come out? Next week?
No,
Oh, dude,
no,
it's
you're
gonna be
not-
high.
It's gonna be like at least 3 weeks, bro.
Hey,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
that's
it's
not so
gonna be at
bad.
least
dude,
3 weeks.
VIP.
Yeah, that's all right.
Put them on the list right
No,
away.
no, no,
gonna be at
3 weeks,
least
that's
three
fine,
weeks,
that's
bro.
fine.
Nah, I'll
That way the infinity room can't see this and be like, he was fucking wasted by the time he showed up here.
Nah, we'll probably post like a few pictures after this.
We
Yeah.
will post a few pictures.
bro.
And then probably in 2 weeks I'll put clips, and those clips, if you're talking, I'll tag you on them,
Yeah, let me know.
and then we'll tag you when I'm doing the clips.
Yeah, just let me know.
And then, but tonight we'll post some pictures. You know, oh, thanks for coming through and
Sure,
shit
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. And then the YouTube will come out probably like, I don't know. Ask
like
him.
3.5 weeks, 3
That's
weeks.
fine, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Editing takes time, man.
When's yeah, dude, I got a lot of videos too.
Yeah.
When does you said September?
September, yeah. Plenty of time.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
Maybe I'll hop back for a episode 2 right before. I
Right
come
Dude,
before?
come through, man. Just let us
Dude,
know.
August.
now
or
he's
something.
gonna get too famous, dude. He's gonna be like, my second time on Amazon, I ain't coming over.
Let us know, dude. We'll be
Bro,
here.
He's
I'm
gonna be like,
never
I
gonna-
never
I'm
checked
never
their
gonna big
profile.
like you guys.
He's gonna be like, I never checked their profile the first time.
Anytime I'm in Oregon, I'm coming through.
Dude,
Bet.
hey, you gotta follow us back, dude.
Yeah.
I know
okay,
you
well,
don't follow
no, I
people,
don't-
but,
yeah, I
you
don't
know.
follow people normally, but I'll follow you guys.
Yeah,
back.
follow us back, dude.
Yeah.
Be like,
I'm
the
big
only
on,
Mexicans he follows, dude.
No, that's the thing. I'm like big on supporting Latinos for
Yeah,
sure.
dude.
Anytime I tour, like I brought my boy Joe Gomez down here and touring with Joe Gomez.
How
like,
come you didn't bring him in with you today?
I should have, bro.
What's
I
his
should've.
name?
dude.
Cholo Gomez? What the-
Dude, that's
I'm gonna call
racist,
him now.
What'd you say though?
That's
Joe,
racist.
bro.
Oh,
Joe.
That's racist,
Dude, that's
dude.
his new name, Cholo Gomez.
Cholo, I'm gonna start
Dude,
calling
hey,
him Cholo Gomez.
right here.
Cholo Gomez.
Damn, dude, Cholo, dude.
Yo.
I have to name my
No,
my
I'm
buddy
gonna send
Joe.
you guys his contact info because you should have him on. He's funny, man.
We'll have
Yeah.
him on, dude. We should.
Is he local? Is he Portland?
Tacoma.
Tacoma? Oh,
That's a
shit.
little
Yeah, hell
deep.
yeah,
Yeah,
though.
dude.
Tacoma. He'll come through.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
if he ever does something nearby,
Hell
Portland,
yeah.
even Portland, dude.
Even Portland.
Yeah, he's dope. I
Fucking
love
give him the
working with
VIP treatment and shit. Right?
Fuck yeah. But not like, don't treat him much better than me, but like, he'll pound back a blueberry sour beer or some
Oh
shit.
shit, yeah, there you go.
He drinks that good
Shout out
shit.
Cholo Gomez, let's go.
Cholo Gomez.
Shout out to
There
Cholo
you
Gomez.
go.
All right, what is it? Silver Patron?
It's Patron.
Cheers.
Thanks for
bro.
coming out.
Cheers.
To you, white me.
Juanito.
Salud.
Hello. That's not good.
Why y'all quiet?
He's making the face.
Woo! You know he don't drink tequila?
Cheers, bro. You don't drink tequila? Bro, okay. I've never said this out loud before. I'm selling myself out right here on your podcast.
Tell us.
I do a lot of crowd work, right? And so about 30 minutes out of 45 minutes in, whoever I've been picking on the most, I'll do a shot of tequila because it's on brown, and it gets the crowd on my side. They're like, I'll buy you a shot. I got you. Let's do a shot together. And then everybody loves me for that. I'm not a big tequila guy.
Damn, dude.
I do tequila for the brand, but
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not a tequila
You
guy.
had rap. You had a rap. You're like, oh, shit.
Dude, I thought I was a tequila guy until I started. So, Mexicans, we start drinking young, right?
Of course.
But we don't drink in front of our parents.
Yeah,
I don't.
You drink in front of like auntie and uncle.
So, well, not even, dude.
No? Oh, for me.
No. For me, no. So, I started drinking. I think the first time I got fucked up was like when I was like 13, 12, 13.
Oh,
No,
fuck.
what
That's
the
way.
fuck?
That's early, man.
Damn,
I was like
dude.
12, 13.
I had
but not
drinks,
in front
but
of
I didn't,
family.
like-
But not in
Oh.
front of family. But
You
what
were
I was
hanging out
saying
with
was
the wrong kids.
What I was saying was the first time that I started drinking for my family, I was like 18, 19. So I thought I was down, you know. I thought I could handle my drinks and stuff. Dude, my aunts, dude, you've never met anyone that can drink as much as my aunts, dude.
Oh, for
my
sure.
aunts, dude, they don't drink beer. It's
crazy.
only tequila.
Hard.
Dude, they pound it like
All the time, man.
and dude, they don't fuck around with the single shots. They do double shots.
Yeah, it's big. You
And
heat
the first
your whole
time-
fucking body up.
The first time that I was drinking with them, I was like, dude, I can't be a little bitch. Dude, I'm a young buck, dude. I gotta show them what's up, you know?
You know why that is? You were raised with that sweet, sweet toxic masculinity, bro.
Yep, for sure.
All
And I
of
was
us,
like,
for
dude,
sure.
I was taking double shots like nobody's business. And then that night, dude, fuck, dude.
You lost an intestine.
Dude, I ended up crashing at my mom's house that night. And I wasn't living with her at that point anymore. So I stayed in the guest bedroom. And then like it was like fucking 3:30, 4 in the morning. I woke up and then I had to run to the bathroom to puke. Dude, I was puking on the way to the bathroom. Like, it was
Damn, that's
bad.
dude.
And then I had some hot Cheetos that night.
Yeah, because you think you're bad enough to drink, but you don't know how to drink.
You don't know how to drink, dude. So you
Oh
start.
my god! Could you imagine, bro? As a boomer, could you imagine drinking tequila all night and hot Cheetos?
Shit.
Think of that fucking heartburn
Damn,
you would
dude.
have, bro. That is way worse
Dude,
than a Mexican taco.
The first time this guy this guy couldn't handle it. He was puking all
No?
over.
Bro,
He was
He's a
on the
little-
ground. He
he's a
was on the
little bitch,
fucking.
dude.
Come on.
He's
He
a
was
little
on the
bitch,
fucking
dude.
porch and shit.
You know what he
dude?
was doing, dude?
oh shit.
He was making me drink, and then he was like pretending he was drinking, but he
Oh,
didn't
were
drink
you over
it.
the shoulder?
Yeah,
no
dude.
mames.
Juanito,
Ah.
Juanito,
Nah,
tell me
I
that
was
wasn't
drinking.
true.
That's
This
just
guy was
experience,
young,
bro.
dude.
That's
This
just
guy was young.
experience.
He was young, so he thought I wasn't drinking. But when you're older, way this fool was what 18?
Yeah, I was 18.
He was
dude.
18,
Dude,
dude.
everything
Bro,
that I
I'm
know,
trying to
dude.
fuck you up.
Dude, everything that
For
I
sure,
know.
every time.
So he thought I wasn't. Dude, I drink because I could handle my liquor. But
Nah,
since he
shut
was
the
18,
fuck up, dude.
I
that's
still
what
don't
he.
know how old you are.
I'm 34.
Fuck, you are old. Okay.
You know?
He's a little old.
So you know what? Was fucking 7 years apart. So at
Dude,
the
you
time,
could have ended up in jail putting alcohol in his system.
He was
Bro,
21.
you don't know.
He was
He could have
21.
ended up in jail for
That's
a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying,
things, dude.
man.
Can we talk
Yeah.
about?
Nah, dude.
Can we talk about all the illegal shit you
Shit.
did today, bro?
Honestly, dude, I learned all my shit from John.
Blame the white guy. He'll get away
Yeah,
with a
okay.
slap on the
Honestly.
wrist.
Hey, let's
gets
start.
away with murder.
Let's start wrapping this up because he's got to head out. Hey, dude,
7 minutes. 7 minutes.
dude. So we can start. We can chat a little bit after this too. But dude, we appreciate you for coming out. We
Yeah,
appreciate you for giving us a shot. Dude, we had a blast with you too.
Yeah.
We're excited. September. You don't know what date in
I
September
don't
yet?
know yet. We're filming next week, so it's gonna come down to when we finish editing, if we have to do reshoots, all that shit. So we're pushing for September. I don't know what the date is, but I mean, my special came out in January. It's still relevant. You can search it on Amazon Prime, or at this point, you can go on YouTube if you don't want to pay the $2.99 to support me. That's cool too.
If you don't want to
can
support
watch-
Latino people and pay the $2.99.
That's not ignorance. That's racism.
Canadian Latino.
Canadian Latino.
Canadian Latino.
Go.
This is a
Canada
special
in
breed.
the house.
Let's go, eh?
Hey.
way.
Hey, wait.
That's something there.
Yeah, just say.
Yeah, check it out, man. It's cool. It's a project that I put a lot of time, effort, and heart into. So Juan Forno, the Snow Mexican. You just Google that;
There you
it'll
go.
pop up for sure.
Is that your Instagram?
No,
What's
the
your
Snow
Instagram?
Mexican is the special. Instagram's just Juan Forno comedy.
Juan Forno Comedy.
Yes,
You don't have a TikTok, bro?
I don't do
Nah,
TikTok.
it's private.
TikTok. Facebook. What's your Facebook?
Same Juan
Same.
Forno comedy. Yeah.
Juan Forno Comedy. Make sure to
cross.
tap in. What do you got?
Nah, dude, I appreciate you coming through, man.
I love it, man.
Thanks for coming over, man. I mean, it means a lot to us having a comedian, first comedian. So there you go.
Let's go.
Yeah, dude. Do you think he? Hey, last question of the night. Do you think you can hang?
Bro, you want to do 5 minutes tonight?
Do you think hey,
Nah,
dude,
nah.
I'll
that's
put you
your
on the show
dream. That's your
tonight.
dream
Nah,
come
dude.
true, dude.
Nah,
Dude, we
Why
gotta
not?
do this.
Give me
I'm
one
not even
reason
a
why not.
comedian, dude.
Give me
I'm
one
not-
reason
I'm
why
not a
not.
comedian.
Who gives a fuck?
Give me one reason why not.
Dude, fuck
No,
that.
nobody's a comedian the first time they do comedy.
Nah.
Give me a
Dude.
reason why not.
Dude, I'm a serious
Dude,
guy.
El
What's the reason?
podcast.
This guy's the
Dude,
funny
do
guy.
it for the podcast.
Wow, I'll give you both 5 minutes. Let's go.
Yeah, dude, do it for the podcast, dude.
Nah, don't straight,
Representing.
way.
You guys are homies now, so when you get married next year and when you escape for a weekend getaway,
Nah, bro.
I'm
Dude,
there,
Mexicans
man.
don't have a weekend fucking bachelor party, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, you gotta ask for like fucking 6 days, dude. Dude,
you think
know-
he's gonna get 6 days?
Dude, look
He
at
will.
the
You
camera.
think this
Look
guy's
at
gonna
the
get 6
camera.
days?
Hey,
Six-
Look at the camera and say it.
6 days, babe.
I'll put in PTO.
right,
white,
dude.
white boy don't get
Hey,
PTO
yeah.
for
Nah,
that
hey,
6
he's
days.
got to do the podcast by
You know
himself.
what?
Yeah, that's
when we
right.
go out, he's for security.
Oh fuck yeah, he looks like it too.
We went to an event. They invited us to an event. He was our security.
Let's go.
Hey, all right. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys on the next show.
Let's go.